presented by Nissan. Rivals the operative word tonight as Clayton and Cleveland play inside track at a conference championship on the line. We welcome you into Johnston County. Alongside Jay Sonhalder, I'm Patrick Johnson. Not only is a conference title inside track on the line, a playoff spot on the line tonight. Bragging rights as well.
And these teams, with this rivalry that they've been having the past couple of years, it's been heated. And I'd expect both sides to come out here and play the best ball game of the season. I've been impressed, though. Undefeated seasons, but tonight it's all on the line.
Sonny, let's look at our players to watch. In the Sonny Spotlight, we start with Deshawn Hinton for the Comets. He streaks like a comet down the field.
He runs a 4.45. He's fast out on the perimeter, but also he can run in between the tackles and get those tough yardage, especially on 3rd and 4th down. The coaches really depend on him. On the other side, Cleveland, Omarion Hampton. We've known about him since his freshman year, one of the top running backs in the country, 6 feet, 210 pounds. We'll also see him on the defensive side. I'm excited to see these running backs clash tonight and see who gets the upper hand.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Jay, what do you have for us?
For Clayton, controlling the clock and managing the down and distance. They want to put themselves in good position on 3rd and 4th downs. On the other side, Cleveland wants to have explosive passing plays to loosen up the defense so they can run the ball. And then defensive pressure. They've got speed on the edges. They're going to use some different blitzing schemes to get to the quarterback.
It's the 9th all-time meeting between the two in this burgeoning rivalry. The kickoff from the land.
I was hurt at work, and I feel like the insurance company wasn't looking out for me.
It's time to put an end to the games. It's time to call an experienced workers' compensation law firm.
The law offices of James Scott Farron. I got the treatment that I needed.
Call on the Hurt Line right now.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry, 0% financing for up to 84 months on 13 models ends March 31st.
Tick-tock, time's running out.
Papa John's is known for its crispy, fresh crust full of warm, fluffy pockets. And now they're known for stuffing those pockets with cheese. I love you, cheese. Get a new epic stuffed crust pizza with one topping for just $12. Papa John's.
The Rooms to Go Kids 30th anniversary sale ends Wednesday. It's the last weekend to save on cool kids beds. Big on style and function. Starting as low as $225. Get super sale prices on awesome bunk and loft beds. Save on upholstered beds. Go bookcase beds, day beds, storage beds. Get great savings on complete bedrooms in a ton of go-to styles. Plus, get 66-month interest-free financing. The Rooms to Go Kids 30th anniversary sale ends Wednesday, March 31st.
What's that?
Snuggle Super Care should help keep these clothes looking newer for a long time.
And we mean a long time. Fight color fade. Protect against wear and tear.
These still look amazing.
Keep clothes looking newer longer with Snuggle Super Care.
Let's snuggle.
Call a workers' compensation specialist that knows how to protect your benefits. They'll fight for all of your medical treatment and for the protection you deserve. Call on the Hurt Line, the law offices of James Scott Farron, right now.
Breezy night just outside of Clayton. The Clayton Comets, the Cleveland Rams. Friday night rivals. These two meeting one another tonight. And Clayton won the toss. Cleveland will receive as the Comets defer to the second half. Student section ready to go. Jay, you and I have been a part of rivalry broadcasts over the years. Your first chance experiencing this. I've done it on radio a couple of times, and I can tell you, it is. Well, no, you did it the other year. You did, didn't you?
I've been in here, and this is one of the best ones in the state.
Well, I was going to say,
this rivalry is
when
top-notch.
We get these emails from the pundits all week that say, well, this is the best game, or this is the top 10 game this week. This rivalry's a little extra something. It's really, really spicy.
Well, it is, and especially this season with both teams being undefeated. What's on the line tonight? The emotion, the community support. You can feel the energy here at the stadium tonight, and this is what high school football is all about. Two great teams, close communities, battling it out on the field.
I didn't mean to short shrift your involvement in the telecast.
Okay, I'll forgive you.
Both teams come in with 2-0 conference records. The winner will be a heavy favorite to finish the conference champion. The loser expected by most to finish second. This league only gets one automatic bid this year into the playoffs. That second place finisher could very well get an at-large. But if you win, you basically guarantee a chance at the playoffs, and then you're in that draw for the top seed. So a lot on the line here tonight.
You're in the driver's seat with the win tonight. And we talked with the coaches out on the field before the game. And these players, coaching staff, they know what's on the line. They know the importance of all the practice reps this week leading up to the ball game, and they really want to put on a good performance tonight.
Wyatt Williams will be doing the kicking for Clayton. And we are about to get underway. Comets in the all-white. Cleveland in the light blue helmets and tops with the dark blue pants. Some would say Carolina blue. I will not. And we are underway. Short kick taken by one of the up men and returned out near midfield. That kickoff for West Shore Home. It's time for the West Shore Home kickoff, which you just saw. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day. Here's a look at Omarion Hampton. It's going to be interesting to see his workload tonight, Jay Sunhalter, as he is out there. 28, you see him on the right of your screen. He's going to play some defense tonight. Did not play a defensive snap last week. And there's their quarterback, the junior Skylar Locklear, who's had a fabulous season, 66% through the air and 7 touchdowns. And they'll go on the ground to who else? Omarion Hampton to start things. He'll tumble ahead to the 47-yard line, pickup of 6. And let's look at the starting lineups for Nissan. Locklear, Hampton, but they've got some very capable receivers as well, and they will throw the football.
Yeah, and Isaiah Bowling at the tight end position. The important position group there is the offensive line to clear the path for Hampton tonight.
Penalty marker comes in. That offensive line, Jay, averages 6 feet, 265. So the Comets on encroachment, not a good start for their defense, which has been good this year. And Nissan will drive us to their starting defensive lineup when time allows here. Here's a look at Julio Freire. He took over a couple of games ago at left tackle. So a fresh set of downs for the Rams here. Hampton bouncing off one tackler will be wrapped up and dragged down. Donovan Spellman, the right defensive end, 6'4", 213-pound junior, got to him. Ron Hunter's the other defensive end. Jay, you're real impressed with him.
Yeah, Hunter and Spellman, the bookends on the outside, they're very athletic, they're tall. The linebackers, the defensive line tonight, a lot of pressure on them to slow down the running game of Cleveland and really kind of keep things inside, not allow Cleveland to get outside on the perimeter.
Pick up of 4. They're staying on the ground. There goes Hampton. Hampton to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Omarion Hampton and this big offensive line will pound you. That is a West Shore Home touchdown run. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day with West Shore Home.
And Avery Stanley, the right guard, cleared the path. He came and pulled there, knocked his man out. And then if Hampton has any room, no one can catch him, easily get into the second level. And from there, he just sprinted in the end zone.
So Hampton with the touchdown run. The kick is up, and it is good. An efficient drive for the Rams early. And they've taken a lead less than 90 in.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry, 0% financing for up to 84 months on 13 models ends March 31st.
Tick-tock, time's running out.
I decided in middle school that I wanted to be a forensic scientist,
an engineer,
a teacher, and probably a coach.
I think I want to start my own business.
This is what I want to do every day for as long as I can.
I just want to try new things.
I want to win, always.
I work best under pressure. I just want to be on stage.
I haven't decided what yet, but I want to be great at it.
Cleveland strikes early, Jason Halter. They have thrown the football at times this year. They've tried to be balanced, but that first drive was all on the ground.
Well, and right there, they just wanted to establish the tempo of the ball game. Run the football. Hampton easily getting into the end zone. But you saw there the first couple runs there, not a lot of room, but he was able to get a couple yards, fall forward, use his power. But his speed is top-notch. Clayton's going to have to find a way to slow down the running game and force Cleveland to throw the football through the air.
Multiple offers, to say the least. We'll get into everybody that has offered him, especially here lately. West Shore home kickoff will be delivered, and it'll head out of bounds. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day with West Shore home. The Cleveland offense has averaged this year a very robust 52.8 points per game, and they have averaged total offense over 382 yards on the year. Clayton comes out now. They've been no slouch, averaging 35, and that counts just a 6-point effort in their season opener. They've had a little bit of a revolving door at quarterback. Cade Sikowski is the senior, 5'11", 178-pounder, is below 50% throwing the ball this year. 84 yards, but he's a big body, and he really has good control of their offense. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll start the game with Hinton beside him at running back. And Hinton gets stacked up and dropped by this swarming defense. Lennox Martinez, the outside linebacker, a junior, got to him and made the stop. Sadowski and then Day Hinton, we previewed him. Everett Boyd is an emerging star receiver, and they have a massive offensive line themselves. It averages 6'3" and 285. The Coates brothers are the two that anchor this group up front for the Comets under their first-year head coach Shane Handy. So a loss of 3, and from the 32, it's 2nd and 13. Jet sweep action, faked, and they stay on the ground in a nice run by Hinton. Hinton comes in with 647 yards. This defense has its own stalwarts up front. Martinez with the tackle to start the game. Hunter Morris is a great all-conference linebacker. Robinson, very good defensive end, as is Pardue. It's the back end that might have to play well tonight, especially if they force the Comets into passing downs, and this is a passing down here. Our Nissan lineups. Sikowski stepping up. He'll heave it down the field. Receiver there, made the catch. And it'll be a first down. That play was good for a NC 529 first down. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education.
See Matthew Horseman, the tight end. Look at the senior go up here, high point the football, and just wrestle it away. He didn't have possession of it very long, but you see here, gets the ball, goes down, his knees down, then he drops the ball, but that's a catch. A big play on third down.
31 yards, that's his first reception of the year. So Hortzman with the grab. And the Comets are on the move. Hinton wrestled down after a couple.
Cleveland loading the box. 9 defenders in that running area. They're Clayton, 2 tight ends set. And on first down, trying to establish the running game. That's going to be an interesting battle to see when Cleveland loads things up. Will Clayton attack and go through the air, Patrick, and try to find those one-on-one mismatches?
Sikowski, by the way, Jay, last week in their blowout victory was just 1 of 3 for 4 yards. They didn't need to operate through the air last week. They will need to this evening to have success. The late handoff goes to Hinton. He looks for room and gets it outside. Hinton down the sideline. Hinton takes it near the 10. And a big rip by Deshawn Hinton of 26 yards. We'll see if it comes back. Penalty marker is down. And it is going to be a procedure penalty against the Comets. Both teams are 4-0. get another look at it here, Sonny.
A false start on the right side. I'll tell you, though, the Rams, again, 9 guys in there. And with Hinton, if he can get to the second level, there's not very many defenders in that back end because they're bringing them up. So that's a good sign, though, for Clayton. You don't like the penalty, but you do like the fact that you can get to the outside with him.
That's the sophomore Zach Klingenbeck, who entered the starting lineup last week. They've had some injuries along the offensive line, and they'll face a 2nd and long here. Everett Boyd, one of the receivers that splits out to this near side. And that's an incomplete pass. Hinton was the intended target, and we'll have a 3rd down.
Lennox Martinez shot into the backfield. That's what forced the errant pass. And coming off the edge with that speed, Martinez really quick in that linebacker position. And this is a fast defense, Patrick. We talked this week about the matchup, and the strength of this defense is just the speed and how they really like to create havoc, especially through pressure.
From the 41-yard line in Rams territory, the opening drive for the Comets. And he'll go down trying to scramble. Wolzakowski. And a nice tackle made there by Dylan Pardue, the junior.
6'2", off the edge, a nice swing move over the top. And you see Pardue there just dipping down low, getting underneath the tackle and making the play to get off the field.
That's the Rams' 60th tackle for loss this season. So a punt on 4th and long. Cullen Cunningham is their punter. He averages 35 yards on the season. Kicks it away from Omarion Hampton, but Hampton's going to bring it down and try to tiptoe down the sideline. He heads out of bounds. So that'll be a 36-yard punt and no opportunity at return for Hampton. So after the big pass, Jay, the Cleveland defense held.
Yeah, the defense there, the pressure. That's what they do best, and that's what they did on 2nd and 3rd down, getting into the backfield now. And their offense, impressive first drive. Can you come out here and do it again? For Clayton, they're going to have to find a way to slow down the running game and really target Hampton.
Upper 70s at kickoff. Hottest day of the year so far. And they're going to go with Amir Johnson, the senior backup running back. You'll see he and Hampton a little bit. Amir Johnson, Jason Alder, somebody that if he were on any other roster in the state, he'd be the starting running back.
Yeah, he's a great player. And with the balance that they have, the 1-2 punch, gives so many different opportunities in this running game. And they both have the speed to get to the outside as well.
Got an injured Comet down. We'll check on him back after this.
We're all putting things off, especially in these times. But some things are too serious to be ignored. If you still have symptoms of Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, even after trying other medications, it may be a sign of damaging inflammation, which left untreated could get much worse. Please make an appointment to see your gastroenterologist right away or connect with them online. Once you do, seeing the doctor is one less thing to worry about. Need help finding a doctor? Head to crohnsandcolitis.com.
Crust is the most important part of stuffed crust. It's half the name. Papa John's crust is made from 6 simple ingredients. 7 if you count all this cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Cade Cyrus was the injured Clayton Comet. A couple of 4-0 teams, both 2-0 in the conference here. Cleveland leading early on our West Shore home Friday night rivals driven by Nissan. Well, you hope that Cade Cyrus is going to be okay. They had to help him off the field, did the coaches. They're taking a look at him over across the way now. Gain of 3. Hampton back in the game. They're going to throw his way. He's already got a 40-yard touchdown run tonight, trying to turn the corner. Nice job to chase him down. Eli Price got over there to make the stop. And now it's going to be 3rd down after the gain of 5. And Tyson Riggins also in the vicinity.
This is a part of Hampton's game that he's really developed on. Again, we talked as a freshman, a star player, but how do you improve? How do you continue to find ways to get better? And through the year, Hampton has continued to get more balls and provide an outlet for his quarterback.
Only his 3rd catch of the year. They hand it off to him here on 3rd and short. He's going to have a 1st down. Well, Jay, last year you did have that game. We both were there. It was all Cleveland at Clayton, 54-9. Locklear passed for the first scores of the game. Omari and Hampton had a big night. Locklear passed for 5 touchdowns. They really poured it on the Comets last year. Coming near side after the catch, Nick Raccia. And Raccia with his 8th reception takes it out. And Emerson making the hit as they continue to move the football. That's a pickup of 17 yards out to the 33. So 1st and 10 after the big pickup. Locklear going to keep it. Locklear darts out of bounds.
It's a designed run with Locklear. Another guy out of the backfield that can get those tough yards. A good job just kind of navigating through there, getting what you can on 1st down. A positive play here, 2nd and short coming up.
Locklear throwing. Oh, he took a big blow. Catch is made into Comets territory, and it'll be another 1st down. Another NC 529 1st down. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education. And we've got Locklear down after taking a big hit. They're in fact going to call a roughing the passer. Maybe we'll get another peek at that. There's Locklear. Good to see him up. He took a big blow on the completion to Carter Griffin.
Yeah, he's a junior. He's a leader for this team. Look at the toughness. The shot comes in right at the helmet. And that's a good call. We'll see here. The head snap back.
So that, go ahead, Jay.
No, and just, those are the plays that you hate to see. Those head shots. It's good that he's okay and healthy and able to stay in this game.
Don't think there was any malice. It just was one of those things the Comets player couldn't pull up. So at 15 after the gain, and the ball is spotted now at the Clayton 29-yard line. This drive started back on the 9. Hampton trying to slice his way through. Price made the hit with some help from their Mike linebacker. Really good tackler, Mason Rambo, the junior.
And Rambo came on a blitz. Nice job, the coaching staff for the Comets. Perfect time to call the blitz. They brought it right off the right side of the line of scrimmage, right into the run of Hampton.
No gain, 2nd down and 10. They come out with a trips to the right formation. That middle receiver, Jay, is a kid they're really high on, the sophomore Deshawn Middleton, who has 11 receptions. They're going to throw to the near side of the field, though. Caught for the touchdown. Nick Raccia, his 2nd grab of the year. It's a West Shore home touchdown. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day. 29 yards on the hookup.
Look at the blitz pickup here by Hampton. Boom! 28 pancakes this guy. Beautiful throw by Locklear on the corner route. Raccia coming through for a touchdown. Good start for Cleveland here.
Here's a good look at the senior making the grab. And another marker, I believe, was down. And here is Shaib Zayad, who already booted through an extra point. He's 16 of 20 on the year after that earlier kick. And he'll part the uprights. on a cloudless night in Joko. Cleveland 14-0 over the Clayton Comets. 4.5 to go here in the first. And an inauspicious start for the Clayton Comets, Jay.
Well, and for Clayton, they're going to have to find a way to shore things up on the defense end. We've seen a couple times on this drive they brought the blitz. That last play, though, one-on-one coverage on the outside. The blitz didn't get to Locklear. Good pickup up front. It was an easy pitch and catch. But now on the offensive end, they're going to have to score points.
As a reminder, wear face covering at all times until you are in your car exiting the campus. Stay 6 feet away from others so you do not live in your house.
Clayton, under the guidance of their first-year head coach, Shane Handy, one of 70 applicants for this job at Clayton, which just tells you how good of a football job it is. He left his alma mater, Randleman, to take the job in Clayton.
A great tradition. This is a program well known throughout the state for their excellence. Always in the playoffs, deep playoff runs. They're always in contention. A lot of pride in that community and that athletic program.
Robert Cincinnati was the coach last year. In an interim capacity, went 6-6 and led him to the first round of the playoffs. So after the personal foul penalty, that'll walk things back, and the kick will come from the 40-yard line. So unless Zaib tries to do something like angle it, try to kick it into one of the corners, this is likely headed for a touchback.
Could be headed to the parking lot as well.
It's breezy enough, certainly, if it got caught up in the wind, right? West Shore home kickoff. Oh, it's going to come down at the 2. Here is the return by Emerson, and he is tackled. Nice pursuit downfield. Deshawn Monk, a junior, getting down there and making the stop. They have really, both sides, have put a big emphasis on special teams this season, and they play a lot of starters on special teams.
If you want to win a championship, you have to be solid in all 3 phases: offense, defense, special teams. And the coaching staffs here know the importance of that third phase, the hidden yardage, the kicking game. And right now, kicking advantage, special teams, especially on the offensive side, and the advantage of the Rams.
And the ball fumbled. Diving back on it is Hinton. So they'll lose a yard, back to the 4. Things are going in the wrong direction right now for the Comets.
We talked in the open about managing down and distance for Clayton. They don't want to be in second and long situations. They want to be second and manageables where they can run the ball. And this is an obvious passing or screen situation, especially being backed up here in Cleveland, loading the box.
Sikowski blocking back, was offset. They pick up a couple off the handoff to Hinton on the right side.
I just think Clayton on first and second down, to loosen things up, they're going to have to throw the football. I know their bread and butter is running the ball, but when everybody's loaded up on the line of scrimmage, they have to loosen things up and take advantage of the opportunities on the outside.
Third down for the Comets.
Third down here. All at the 7, so we'll say 3rd and 8. Throw. Incomplete. Oh, here comes a late marker. Intended for Everett Boyd. Couple Rams defenders were there, and it's going to be a penalty. Likely pass interference. And that will lead to a first down. Take a look, Jack.
We'll see here on the throw. It's a slant route. There's some contact. Clayton could have gone either way. We'll see here, though, again. Is he early? Yeah, there was a shove on that back shoulder. Good call. Clayton to get the first down.
LaRon Sparks and the freshman Josiah Peters were there. Here comes another flag in. Back him up 5 to the 13. Cleveland leads the all-time series 5-3. They've won 2 in a row. Trying to match with a win tonight their longest winning streak in this rivalry, which was 3 games from 2014 through 2016. Shane Handy and company trying to put a stop to that here. They're needing to get out of a hole. A drive that started on the 5. On the second play was at the 4. A penalty has moved them out. Now they're operating from the 13. First down and long. That's Antonio Cinco. Or is that Hinton? That is Cinco.
And the defensive line right now for Cleveland winning up front. We've seen some late movement right before the ball snap. We'll see the D-line kind of shift over to another gap just to create a little bit of confusion, a pause for the offensive line of Clayton. So far, it's worked.
We have a timeout taken by Clayton. And they'll face a 2nd and 13.
Sponsors, Barefoot and Associates, Top Shelf Containers, Simple Twist, Daryl Evans,
Well, tonight a very emotional night. Not only the importance of the game and the rivalry, but before the game, they dedicated the stadium here, naming it John Jacobs Stadium. And Coach Jacobs was well known throughout the Johnston County community and an assistant football coach here at Cleveland, also involved with their basketball program as a head coach. He died in October of 2017 to cancer at the age of 49. A very well-liked and popular guy was the former UNC receiver, and if there was a sport, if he wasn't coaching it, he was attending it here. He comes from a great athletic family. His 3 sons have played college athletics. Got a great brother, Mike Jacobs, who was a 2-sport star at ECU, and certainly John Jacobs will be forever etched here at Cleveland. Jacobs Stadium. Coach, mentor, friend in between there, and very nice statement, nice sentiment here. So on this stadium dedication night, the Rams are trying to move to 5-0. Sikowski out of the timeout. Got wrapped up. Nice job to get over there to him by Monk.
We saw Monk on a special teams tackle here. Really saved the day. We'll see the offensive line clear out a path. And then look at Monk here come out of nowhere. Fly in for the tackle.
Deshawn Monk on that strong safety position. Came in with 24 tackles on the season for the Rams. 3rd down and 11 from the 17. Sikowski, he took a blow as he threw it, but he has his man at midfield. Boyd with the reception. And he's talking a little bit to Monk.
When Sikowski here, we'll see as pressure comes in, throws a dart. He got hit down on his legs. A nice pass in stride. This Clayton offense, see one-on-one opportunities. Again, you've got to attack there on 3rd down, picking it up. A huge play to move the field position down.
39-yard pickup, and it leads to an NC 529 first down. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education. Sikowski, Cinco can't get away. Avoided one. Snowed under. K.D. Harrison brought the cavalry.
This is a fast linebacking core. Hunter Morris was back there initially, slowed it down. We'll see big number 24 flying up, slowed it down, and then teammates rushing to the football, flying around. It's the key to this defense's success is running and swarming as a team.
This is a defense allowing less than 200 yards of total offense per game, and they've been particularly stingy against the run. They've only allowed 98 yards per game through their first 4. Inside of a minute here. Back to Hinton. He is stacked up. Harrison got back there to him as the principal tackler again.
Other than 2 big passing plays, this defense has not given up much at all, and the coaching staff for Cleveland really likes the start to this ballgame.
There's Scott Riley, the head coach. He's done a magnificent job here. A lot of head coaches sometimes will call the offense. He actually is a head coach that calls the defense. He's done a fine job in his 7 years here at the helm of this program. And they have designs of a state title on their mind this year. Got to the 3rd round in 2019 and had a big lead, but ended up losing the game. Here's a throw downfield, incomplete. Again, Boyd was the intended receiver. That'll end the first. 2-score lead for the Rams. Friday Night Rivals continues.
On the next Law & Order Criminal Intent, a young girl uncovers a secret.
Miss Levansky was found murdered a few days ago in Brooklyn.
To die for.
This will be a piece of cake.
Law & Order Criminal Intent.
Tonight at 8 on MyRDC.
This is a show where every word counts.
Wild dog.
Weeknights at 11 on MyRDC 28.
Your family counts on you to provide, and you do so every single day for the people you love. A work injury may throw your family into complete chaos. I've seen it happen many times to strong families. This is not a time to be passive. It's a time to get answers. It's a time to plan for what's next. I can help you. I've helped injured workers in North Carolina my whole career, and I'd be honored to help you.
Hardison and Cochran, here for you. 919 all fours.
If this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of SUV, then this is your time to buy. It's the Built for Spring sales event. Right now, get great deals and great offers on a Ford SUV, built for life in motion, built for life's adventures, and built wild. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now get Escape with 0 for 60 plus a no-charge 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain care plan. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your all-time hero. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to finally ask that question.
Okay. Precious Baggins 25.
You know, I've always wanted to know.
But if slow upload speeds were to ruin your only shot because you don't have AT&T Fiber, just remember, you're not a bad fan. You just need better internet.
Got my ears done and everything.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber. Plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877, only AT&T.
Pretty good crowd here tonight at Jacob Stadium. You are certainly in Ram country. They make that known when you enter the campus here. Omarion Hampton with a score in this game, and he's getting set to return the punt. He'll take it at the 15, breaks a tackle, and will try to run through another before tumbling down at the 24-yard line. Wow.
He doesn't come off the field playing on the defensive side, special teams, offense. We'll see here as he catches this ball. Just throws down one defender, and then look at the Comets coming over. One defender. Try to bring him down. 2, 3, 4, 5 Comets had to come in to make the tackle.
38-yard punt, 9-yard return. Omarion Hampton, 627 yards coming in. A lot of people have wondered what's wrong with Omarion Hampton. He hasn't put up gaudy numbers. He's only playing about a quarter and a half a game. He pass out into the flats. Griffith, who has a touchdown pass tonight with the reception for a first down there, and that first down for NCDHHS. You have a spot, take your shot.
Griffith has had a really nice season. Big weapon on the outside. Yards after the catch, he made that one move and picked up a couple extra.
Gain of 12. Middleton was in motion, and now Comet encroachment penalty, their second such penalty of the game so far. Cleveland will operate from their own 41. Locklear swings it to Middleton, drops the football. It's slippery. It's still loose on the turf. We have a whistle after the Comets recover. Now the Clayton sideline says that's a backwards pass.
And the whistle wasn't initially blown. To me, it looked like it was a forward pass, but obviously there's a discussion there, and the Clayton sideline disagrees.
They want to say it's a lateral. You see Coach Handy there. It was thrown a little behind him, but it is a forward pass. Now I guess the question is, did he possess it long enough to fumble it?
And Clayton here didn't get the result they wanted, but that's a good start here for this defense. You know, create some disruption, flying over the football, but they need to get this defense off the field that's been on the majority of the first half.
They brought the house that time, and they bring Hampton down. Nice job by Spellman to shed a blocker, make the stop.
Spellman, a talented defensive end, only a junior, starting to receive big-time interest on the college level. ACC, goes the local schools, Boston College involved. We'll see him come off the edge, really unblocked, just kind of sitting there, sifting through everything and finding Hampton.
Loss of 2. A 3rd and long, something that the Rams have not really had to deal with a lot in this game. They'll go to the option, trying to get Hampton some space. He'll tote it ahead to the 43.
The secondary for Clayton got off the blocks. Even those one-on-one blocking matchup with wide receivers, you got to use your hands, shed the guy, and then go make the tackle. And a nice job on the perimeter.
So they only got to the 38. Tyson Riggins will await the punt coming from Stephen Elliott. Only the 4th time he's punted this season. High punt, end over end tumbling, and he'll take the members bounce. 30-yarder. Now, a good stand for Clayton. They'll take over on offense, still very much in this game.
A nice defensive effort, and that's what they needed. Some big plays on that side of the ball. Solid tackling to get off the field, and now on the offensive end, we've seen through the air some long passes. I think they need to continue to mix in the pass, especially on early downs. But you're right, Patrick. They get a drive here, get a score on the board, and they're right back in this game.
They'll operate from their 33-yard line. Sikowski, a couple claps of the hand. Now he'll look over to the sideline. Coach Handy calls the plays. He had a remarkable 12-year run at Randleman, led him to an Eastern Regional final at the 2AA level, and won 95 games. Over the last 4 years, Randleman was 36-4 with their alum Handy as the head coach. Delay of game against the Comets here. Back him up to the 28. Shane Handy, about as organized and good a guy as you're going to see. He was a 2-sport athlete at Guilford, played defensive back and center field. Sikowski to Hinton, nice spin move. Hinton getting some room. Up to the 37 before he stacked up, and a couple of flags come flying in. It was a pretty spin move, Jay, to free himself of the initial tackler.
Yeah, he's agile. With his vision, his quickness, he can really make you look bad when you try to come up and tackle him, and these penalties It's starting to add up on both sides.
Nissan presents our replay.
So there's the spin move. And get the extra yardage after contact. Hinton fighting through that face mask. Easy call. Front of that helmet just pulled. Good job continuing to battle.
That was Peters again, the freshman. So advance the ball out to the 47 after the run and penalty. Nice start early now that they've settled in for Hinton. And we have a timeout taken. I don't know if this is an official timeout, if it was taken by one of the teams. Let's see. We're going to pause here. 9:16 to go, first half. Rams early. Comets starting to establish their own.
Wait up, wait up. Papa John's has a new stuffed crust. Oh, we did it. We did it. All our tweets, DMs, and carrier pigeons worked. This ain't just stuffed crust. This is Papa John's crust. Stuffed.
At Wegmans, we love making our customers smile. As a family company since 1916, we're committed to helping you live a healthier, better life through food. We want you to be inspired by new flavors and the freshest ingredients from partners who share our values. Whether in-store or online, you'll find easy, healthy, and delicious meals at consistent low prices you can count on. It's all part of providing you and your family an incredible shopping experience. Come discover your happy place.
The 201 horsepower turbocharged Kia Forte GT. Finally a reason to pull those aviators out of the glove compartment. Get up to $2,250 total cash on the purchase of a new 2021 Forte.
So we're being told that the officials are looking for something on the field. This would seem to be the proverbial needle in the haystack. Would it not? Along with Jason Alder, I'm Patrick Johnson. Our entire crew here tonight from the newly christened Jacobs Stadium in Cleveland. Cleveland area of Johnston County. Great to have you all in Joco for the television game of the week here. Friday night rivals for West Shore Home and Nissan. A lot of excitement when these two play. A blowout last year. Do you see a really good crowd here tonight? Chamber of Commerce night, Sonny. Really lovely.
Perfect weather. Great hospitality here. Cleveland administration. Big ball game.
Unless they're looking for something that could that's jagged or could possibly injure someone, I'm not sure why we're taking all this time. First and 10 after the penalty. Emerson goes in motion. And Harrison brings down Dede Hinton.
The defensive line getting off the ball quickly here again. Getting out of their stance, that first step quickness to get underneath the pad level of the offensive line. Again, getting into the backfield has been so important tonight just to disrupt the rhythm of this offense for Clayton.
Second down and 10 for the Comets.
Second and 10. Throw. They found space. They have a first down. Nearly. Yeah, I think he did get it. Nice reception by Jaden Farrington. Well, Jay, we've gotten to the mystery of what was holding up the game. Apparently, one of the players had taken one of the play cards, I guess, off of the wristband.
They found the evidence.
A Clayton player had apparently taken a Cleveland player's. So it's kind of like WikiLeaks with Louisville and Wake Forest, the 2021 version.
It happens everywhere.
was a gain of 9, 3rd and 1. Hinton on the ground to the 34. Pick up of 4 and a fresh set of downs now for the Comets, who are dictating the pace.
Don't you just kind of feel like this offense is starting to get more comfortable? See this clock continuing to move down. They want to control the pace, like you said, Patrick. Hold on to the football and keep this Cleveland offense off the field. It's going to be important here to maintain this drive, but execute once again the red zone.
Another NCDHHS first down. You have a spot. Take your shot. Receivers to the left. Hinton goes to the right. Cuts it in. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by Trey Robinson, the defensive end.
Jalen Green, Coy Turnage up front. The offensive line for Clayton is big. They just weren't able to get downhill quick enough. We'll see here as Hinton goes. If you just get out there a little quicker, there would have been room on the perimeter. The closing speed for Cleveland, impressive. Again, flying to the football.
Coy Turnage, you saw him there, the 6'4", 280-pound senior. He's bound for UNC Pembroke. 2nd and 9. Cinco has to come in after Hinton lost his shoe. Cinco had been really impressive running the football, but he's finding the sledding a little tougher tonight against one of the better defenses in 3A football.
And Hunter Morris, the middle linebacker, the leader of this defense. Again, right in the middle there. He has a nose for the football, causing disruption, and once he's in that area, he's not going to miss you. And 35 tackles coming into the ball game. It's an outstanding player.
3rd and 10. It could certainly be argued they're in 4-down territory, Jay.
I think with this situation, knowing how potent Cleveland is on the offensive end, you're in 4-down territory.
Sadowski throwing, sideline. It is caught inside the 10. Isaiah Mananga with the reception. The senior comes up with the grab.
This is a good throw by Sikowski here. Again, a little pressure on the backside, and then going up, fighting one-on-one situation. Cleveland giving up a big passing play. Mananga going up, making a play for his quarterback.
28 yards, 1st and goal from the 7, and a great grab for the Wofford-bound Mananga. And the Rams say we need to slow things down here a little bit. These pass plays have really hurt us tonight. Scott Riley going to get his guys together, try to sort things out. Comets knocking on the door on Friday night.
Don't miss out. The Rooms to Go patio anniversary sale and free umbrella offer ends Wednesday. Shop outdoor dining sets and get a free umbrella. Shop outdoor seating and the umbrella is free. From the pool to the patio, bring home great styles at great prices and a free umbrella. Shop these amazing deals and more with a huge selection of outdoor furniture. Then enjoy a beautiful outdoor umbrella free. Hurry! The Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale and free umbrella offer ends Wednesday.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry, 0% financing for up to 84 months on 13 models ends March 31st.
Tick-tock, time's running out.
Rams have over 100 yards of total offense. It's their defense after that explosion play. 57 yards of offense now for Clayton. 1st and goal upcoming. Stay tuned for the NC Assist Loan halftime report. We'll have this week's Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athletes, highlights from high school hoops, and more. Whistle. And a marker comes in, and another Clayton penalty. Now the Rams get a little bit of a break there as that'll back it up to the 12. But for Clayton, They had 20 penalties a couple weeks ago in a blowout win over South Johnston.
And that's something, if you want to win a championship, especially once you get in the playoffs, these big ball games, you've got to clean up that area. Early on in this season, you know, and it's understandable. We've seen penalties, mistakes, but the best teams find a way to improve quickly.
Spring ball 21 has certainly been interesting. To bring up second and goal on a near side carry by Harrison, again making the tackle.
So we've seen throughout the ball game, tough to get yardage on the ground for Clayton. But they've found some success through the air in those one-on-one passing situations. And the defense is loading things up and leaving the corners out on an island.
Sikowski. Brother played at Randolph-Macon. And Hinton tackled. Good job to get back there to him. That's Omarion Hampton playing some defense.
And Patrick, for me, this is 4-down territory. We'll see Hampton here come off the edge. That speed we talk about from the running back position, he uses on the defensive side as well. Nobody coming over to block him coming on the delayed blitz.
Not a lot of guys play both ways anymore. Jay, we saw Rose High years ago. Cornell Powell just graduated from Clemson. He was a great defensive player, but he was so explosive on offense. But he didn't play a whole lot of D. Same thing for Omarion Hampton. Flag on the play, and it's going to be a timeout actually taken by the Comets here with just over 4 minutes to go. They're operating from the 7 after forcing a punt. So far in this game, an Omarion Hampton 40-yard scamper and a pass Locklear through the air, and Locklear tossing touchdown pass number 8. That's all the scoring in this. This is the longest drive of the game for either side. We've got the 11th play of this drive upcoming.
And Clayton now, 3rd down here, you've got to get a touchdown. You got 2 downs to get into the end zone. Coach Handy and his team challenging the offensive line. This is all about the guys up front right now. Running the football, being physical, the point of attack. On the other side, Cleveland, explosive on the offensive end. Coach Riley over there, been really proud of his defensive effort, and that's what's going to build a championship team, is playing on the defensive end, limiting your opponents in the red zone.
They've averaged 341.5 yards per game rushing the last 2 weeks, have the Comets. From the 7, they'll operate here on a 3rd and goal situation. They've completed 11 of their last 20 third downs coming into this game. After starting the year just 1 of 18. Hinton with 13 touchdowns already this year. He's done that on 72 carries coming in. They're going to go to the air. The strike off the fingertips of Mananga there. He had a step. So now 4th and goal.
Scott Riley again brought the blitz. We'll see here, pressure right up the middle. That was Morris trying to get in the way. Clayton had it though. Ball just a little bit too high and off the fingertips. They had the look they wanted.
They're going to try the field goal here. It'll be a 24-yarder. Wyatt Williams with the kick. Angles through. Comets are on the board. That is the first field goal of the year for Wyatt Williams.
Clayton Comets 3, Cleveland Rams 14.
So Coach Handy out of the timeout. They went for it on a pass play. And the Comets scratch here. 14-3 is our count on tonight's West Shore Home Friday Night Rivals, presented by Nissan. Now, Jay, if you're Cleveland, it's homecoming. It's an emotional night. It's a big night. You have a lot of expectations on you. What do you do to get things going and get back in gear?
Well, I think you have to give the ball to your best player. That's Marion Hampton. Give him the ball. 4:06 left on the clock here. The goal for the offense is let's score a touchdown, but use the clock, melt it away, and go into the half with some momentum. But I think they just have to feed him the ball and get him the ball out on the perimeter. Clayton trying to really slow things down in between the tackles, bringing some linebacker blitzes up the middle. They need to get the ball to him on the perimeter.
After Williams booted the field goal of 24 yards, he'll have the West Shore home kickoff. On sides try, the hands team will drag it down. Harrison making the recovery. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day with West Shore home.
Clayton trying to keep.
They got the bounce.
Yeah, they trying to keep Cleveland off balance. They had the look, they had the kick, just weren't able to convert.
What they have done, though, is a nice recovery by Harrison, who takes a seat, is give this potent offense the ball at midfield. Locklear throw along the sideline, first down grab, complete to the 35.
Locklear in command. Nice job up front by the offensive line. Plenty of time for Locklear to throw that ball.
Another NCDHHS first down. You have a spot. Take your shot. Archie has had a good night receiving tonight. Got an extra blocker in there, so only 3 receivers in the pattern for the Rams. And here comes another penalty marker. For the 16-yard pickup. Go against Scott Riley's Rams. He's 4-2 as Coach Riley all-time against their rivals Clayton. He himself played high school football at Cardinal Gibbons and Division III Washington and Lee. There's Skylar Locklear, who Jay would come out on this track in the wee hours of the morning during the extended offseason, and he'd put in the time and work on his explosiveness. And he had his own weight room that he built in his garage at home. That time he put touch on it. Oh, caught at the 10. He gets free into the end zone. Touchdown, Rakia. West Shore home touchdown. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day.
The offensive line doing the job up front. Hunter Morris, middle linebacker, coming in, blocking as well. Hampton giving a clean pocket to Locklear. Nick Rakia, this drive, couple nice catches, really good route runner. And the biggest one for him there, that post corner route, getting the ball and yards after catch, getting into the end zone to extend this lead.
21 now after the extra point. And a big evening here on our Friday Night Rivals telecast for the senior. 3rd touchdown reception of the season. He came in with 7 catches on the year. He was their 3rd leading receiver, but he's been a favorite target tonight.
He has, and the safeties for Clayton are going to have to shade over his way, because right now he's doing a lot of damage. When he's running routes, he's coming out of his breaks quickly. Big kid, good target for Locklear. That senior experience, a guy that's been in this program, playing the best football of his time here at Cleveland right now.
They have outscored opponents as Cleveland in the first half this year, 167-25. Wow. When you have a lot of people around the state wondering, is something wrong with Omari and Hampton? That's a big reason. I mean, they've jumped out on opponents, have now scored over 100 points to none in the first quarter, and they've only allowed 25 second quarter points, counting that field goal, the entire season.
Oh, in Hampton's many ball games, he's by halftime, he's out of the ball game 3rd quarter. So this is a guy that's got fresh legs, and that's important as we move here along in the season, this playoff run, to have your best player, one of the best running backs in the country, staying fresh.
Well, through the air, they've got a couple of scores. There's Hampton out there on kick coverage. Offers from Ohio State, Florida, Tennessee, Auburn, Arkansas, LSU, Michigan, the U. Penn State, Wisconsin, ECU, UNC Chapel Hill, NC State. Short kick. We'll see what this flag is all about. Next week. Well, coming up at the half, our NC Assist Alone halftime report. We'll have this week's Riddle and Brantley Scholar athletes and also highlights from high school hoops and more. It's coming up at the half. Friday Night Rivals, the Battle of Seatown. We're going to do this again, it looks like, Jay.
Another kick.
Why not? Zayad. Off the hands of an up man, picked up at the 20. Ooh, and the helmet goes flying. Here comes a flag. That had to be thrown. Emerson retrieves the hard hat.
And here's the intensity of this rivalry.
Ooh, and that's Omarion Hampton who's down. Jay, I don't know if he was in on the tackle. We noted he was out there on coverage. And he was the one that made the hit. Tough to tell if he landed awkwardly.
There he is as he comes in, makes the tackle.
Jay, it looks like his hand may have gotten a little, oh, gracious. Well, that is the, I don't want to see that. He did land in a posture that was not good. We'll refrain from showing that again. The fact that he got to his feet as quickly as he did is remarkable. And his teammates are having to carry him off. I can't believe they have not gotten a cart out there to him. So Omarion Hampton being helped to the sideline. And we won't speculate on the extent to the injury, but that did not look good, Jay.
And right now, just prayers to him and that hopefully he'll be okay. He's a great kid, outstanding player. Hopefully that he'll have a speedy recovery.
So the ball at the 35-yard line. At the 37.
Flag on play. Going offsides against the Rams.
Jay, it's going to be tough for Cleveland. They've got to kind of get their headspace straight right now.
Yeah, they're going to have to refocus. And when your best player, your teammates over on the sideline, in a play like that, you know he's in pain. You got to come out here and just kind of regroup, play as a team, and focus. And you know, right now, up to this point, they've been clicking on all cylinders. But now the challenge with Hampton being out, you know, how are you going to regroup from this point on?
There's a throw out to midfield. Emerson. Tyshea Emerson with the reception.
Second down and 2 for the Guns.
Second and short upcoming.
Well, for Clayton here, you know, as this clock continues to move down, you've got to regain a little bit of this momentum back. You had the field goal opportunity, you give up the touchdown, and now an opportunity here with good field position and try to use this clock and get into the end zone before the break.
Throw caught down the sideline, little pop pass.
Pass complete to number 7, Jamarion Roundtree.
And Jamarion Roundtree. Emerging on the scene, making the catch.
Sikowski getting out on the run, using his legs to get on the perimeter. A nice throw. This offense, again, going through the air and having success.
NCDHHS first down. You have a spot. Take your shot. Nearing the 2-minute mark here in the first half. A real hush has fallen over the stadium after the Hampton injury. Oh, nice tackle made. And that'll fire him up a little bit. Penalty marker did come in, but Javen Farmer made a nice open field hit there on Hinton. 10-yard holding penalty upcoming, though.
We'll see the hold up front. Hinton gets the ball. See, just right there. Defender twisted. Easy call. Good call. These penalties starting to add up again for Clayton, though. We've seen success through the year. I would continue to attack these defensive backs on the outside. Your wide receivers are winning those matchups. Continue to look through the year, especially when your quarterback Sikowski's having success.
So a 10-yard penalty back to the 49. It's 1st and 20. Back up to midfield. Robinson there to make the stop. Hunter Morris will head off. And now Antonio Cinco. The report in at the running back spot. He's found the sledding a little tough, although he did score the first 2 touchdowns of their win last week. Offset pistol. Sikowski throwing near side. Amerson couldn't bring it down. Out of reach.
Intended for number 3, Deshawn Hinton.
Third and long upcoming.
Well, Amerson was open on the outside. A wheel route going straight up the sideline, and he had an angle. The ball just a little bit too high, but third and long situation. The offensive line up front has to protect here. And give time for Sikowski to navigate the coverage.
Couple to either side here for the senior quarterback. And another penalty marker.
Flag on play.
Jay, if there's one bugaboo, and it is the case for Clayton, it has been the penalty flags this season.
Yeah, it's been an issue. And in this ball game, again, it's hurting them, putting themselves now 3rd and 24 because of a penalty there. They've got to address that at the halftime break. They have to clean it up. Try to give themselves a better chance here. Hidden yardage.
Sikowski, they're 32% on 3rd down this year. He's just trying to find some yardage. Darts out of bounds with 55.8. Pick up a 5. So 4th and long upcoming for the Comets.
The Rams here, a couple timeouts. You're going to get the ball back. We'll see if they try to be aggressive here, if they just go into the halftime break with a special teams punt here coming up. And we've seen the unit for the Rams have success early on in this ballgame in the 3rd phase.
Hampton usually is their punt returner. They're going to go with Jaden Moore here. He's a 5'9", 150-pound senior. Boot angling away. Good tackle downfield, and Moore gets snowed under on a 25-yard punt. Keyshawn Monk couldn't get the return going. And here comes the Cleveland offense, sans Omari and Hampton. Still plenty of time to do something here from the 22. And with a little bit behind.
Pass fell incomplete and tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Jay, this is certainly the side of the football that Cleveland's going to have to maintain their focus right now on.
Yeah, exactly. When your star player that you're used to seeing in the huddle that you depend on is over on the sideline, you know, these guys, again, feeling a lot of emotions for their teammate, Marion Hampton. But you're right here. This is a team that's so talented, has such high hopes, and hopefully Hampton will be okay. They're going to have to find a way to navigate this situation.
Locklear, they set up the screen. Here comes Johnson. First down on the catch and run out near the 40.
I really like the play call there. Easy completion, no risk at all. You get the screen, fool the defense, pick up positive yards, and now the offense playing up tempo.
CDHHS first down. 30 seconds to go. Had to get rid of the football. And another penalty marker comes in. Looks like it may be against Cleveland.
You have another flag on the play.
Well, the officials now will sort it out. A lot of discussion for a hold.
There was, you know, there was just trying to make sure the call is right. But it was in the backfield, right in front of Locklear, and now for Cleveland.
Oh, well, now this is
go both sides. Yeah.
This is where the discussion was coming in. Clayton had an unsportsmanlike conduct. So a good catch by our crew. And they did the right thing, walking off the hold and then walking back the penalty against the Comets. The junior quarterback Locklear, a lot on his shoulders here all of a sudden.
For Clayton, who's been the guy that's hurt you the most through the air, Rachiep put a safety over the top to try to double team him and limit his opportunities.
1st and 13. Locklear on the move down the field. And his receiver had to become a defensive back. He wanted Griffith getting in there to bust things up defensively for Clayton, and he nearly had an interception was John Emerson.
Griffith had the size advantage, 6 feet tall down there. That ball just a little bit too far out in front, and Emerson almost able to come up with an interception.
So Emerson there defensively. 2nd and 13. Ball at the 34-yard line. Johnson on the delayed handoff. See if Cleveland decides to burn one of these final 2 timeouts. Doesn't look like that they are.
3rd down and 7 for the Rams.
And they're going to let time expire. Fast start for the Rams. Major concern for Omarion Hampton at this time. We'll come back and have our NC Assist Loan halftime report. Stay with us.
If this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of SUV, then this is your time to buy. It's the Built for Spring sales event. Right now, get great deals and great offers on a Ford SUV, built for life in motion, built for life's adventures, and built while. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now get a 2020 Edge or Expedition with 0% financing for 60 months or up to $6,500 cash back. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Don't miss out. The Rooms to Go patio anniversary sale and free umbrella offer ends Wednesday. Shop outdoor dining sets and get a free umbrella. Shop outdoor seating and the umbrella is free. From the pool to the patio, bring home great styles at great prices and a free umbrella. Shop these amazing deals and more with a huge selection of outdoor furniture. Then enjoy a beautiful outdoor umbrella free. Hurry! The Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale and free umbrella offer ends Wednesday.
We're all putting things off, especially in these times. But some things are too serious to be ignored. If you still have symptoms of Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, even after trying other medications, it may be a sign of damaging inflammation, which left untreated could get much worse. Please make an appointment to see your gastroenterologist right away or connect with them online. Once you do, seeing the doctor is one less thing to worry about. Need help finding a doctor? Head to crohnsandcolitis.com.
Your all-time hero, your once-in-a-lifetime chance to finally ask that question.
Okay. Precious Baggins 25.
You know, I've always wanted to know.
But if slow upload speeds were to ruin your only shot because you don't have AT&T Fiber, just remember, you're not a bad fan. You just need better internet.
Got my ears done and everything.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber. Plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877, only ATT.
Homecoming 2021 spring football season at Cleveland. They lead 21-3. You're watching the NC Assist Loan Halftime Report. It's now time for the Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Riddle and Brantley is proud to present the Friday Night Rivals Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week. From Clayton High School, the Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week is Coy Turnage. Coy is a varsity football star, a member of the Clayton Copperheads rugby team, earned all-state honors in rugby, and carries a 4.5 GPA. Coy volunteers for Delta Waterfowl and Ducks Unlimited and is committed to play football at UNC Pembroke. From Cleveland High School, the Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week is Javen Farmer. Javen stars on offense and defense for the Rams and carries a 4.1 GPA. Javen coaches the Little League football team Raleigh Raiders and volunteers at a daycare center.
Riddle and Brantley is proud to be a sponsor of the Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Congratulations to these All-Stars, and good luck on your eligibility for a $3,000 scholarship at the end of the season.
Riddle and Brantley. Injured in an accident? Call Riddle and Brantley when justice counts.
A little earlier today, we had the opportunity to talk with Jenna Hare, the principal of Cleveland High School.
Principal Hare, what's this last year been like for the student body, and how have the students persevered through so many tough times?
Wow, that's a loaded question, actually, but one that I'm very proud to answer. As principal of Cleveland High School, I could not be more proud of our students and our staff here. Just the resiliency that they have shown since last March in figuring out how to maneuver the pandemic and figuring out our new normal as far as what, virtual learning looks like. Our students have been engaged. Our staff has done a tremendous job engaging our kids. And just the connection that we've continued to have with our kids. We've done things like Cleveland Connections, where we have different opportunities for students to connect with the school, even though they've had to be in this virtual world. Then transitioning into Plan B, we still didn't have many kids on campus, and so our staff has put in so many extra hours and just worked above and beyond just to try to do all that they can for our kids. So I just couldn't be more proud, be Cleveland proud to be the principal here, and the amazing things that have continued to happen despite COVID-19.
This is a big rivalry game for Cleveland. Are the students excited for this game?
Clayton High School and Cleveland High School, it doesn't get really any better in JoCo. So our kids, we both have amazing kids. Dr. Jones and I were talking last night. Our kids hang out with each other on the weekends. They were hanging out at the JV football game last night. We are both blessed. So it's a great rivalry, intense definitely, but we leave it on the field and then we enjoy each other's company off the field and off the court.
What does this game mean for the community and the exposure that you're giving to your school and your athletic program?
Oh, wow. Just even being able to play just in general, you take so many things for granted in the regular world. And so I know that one thing we've all learned in this last year is to truly be thankful and to appreciate every moment. So we didn't even know that we would be able to have these games, be able to have sports this year, be able to have homecoming this week, be able to have a homecoming court, and be able to make all of those celebrations for our students, because truly that's why we come to work every single day, is for our kids. So it's just extremely exciting to be able to be here, have the community here. Thank you, Governor Cooper, for, extending that capacity. So we're able to have 50% here tonight for our homecoming game, and it's just going to be an amazing evening for our entire community, but most importantly for our kids.
Halftime and the homecoming court preparing to be announced. Cleveland with the 3 touchdowns in the first half. Clayton will have the ball when we start the second half. And our NC is...
The Volkswagen Tiguan has a lower maintenance cost than Subaru, Honda, and Toyota compact SUVs. Now's the time to sign then drive. Lease a new Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months.
Papa John's is known for its crispy, fresh crust full of warm, fluffy pockets. And now they're known for stuffing those pockets with cheese. I love you, cheese. Get a new epic stuffed crust pizza with 1 topping for just $12. Papa John's.
Riddle and Brantley is proud to present the Friday Night Rivals Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week. From Cardinal Gibbons High School, Jackson Cole Fetterman. Jackson is a 2-time Coaches Award winner, 3-time conference champion, and carries a 4.3 GPA. Jackson is a member of the National Honor Society and has traveled to South Africa twice on mission trips.
This All-Star is now entered for a $3,000 scholarship at the end of the season.
Congratulations to our Riddle and Brantley Scholar Athlete of the Week.
The 201 horsepower turbocharged Kia Forte GT. Finally a reason to pull those aviators out of the glove compartment. Get up to $2,250 total cash on the purchase of a new 2021 Forte.
Have you been injured at work and been told this?
Overtime does not count toward your wages.
That is false. I answer calls, emails, and texts all the time from injured workers just like you about their weekly checks. Sometimes they're leaving money on the table. Who told you how much your weekly check should be? Are you sure that's the correct amount? If you don't know for sure, give me a call and we'll find out together.
Hardison and Cochran, here for you. 919 all fours.
If you rank midsize SUVs by lowest maintenance cost, the Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport are number 1 and 2. Now's the time to sign then drive. Lease a new Atlas for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months.
I had a great opportunity to talk to Millbrook coach Chris Davis about winning the state basketball championship.
We'll get to that in just a minute, but right now, an interview with one of our sponsors, Paul Janowski with West Shore Home.
We're talking with Paul Janowski of West Shore Home. Hi, Paul. Thanks for talking with us today. How is West Shore Home different from working with other home improvement companies?
Hey, thanks for asking, Jay, and thanks for having us. The home improvement industry is plagued by complaints of cheap work, poor quality, unmet expectations. So we decided to reinvent home remodeling. At West Shore Home, we believe you deserve a better, safer, and easier home improvement project. So we made our process risk-free, easy design process, trusted installation, and convenient financing.
Why do you feel it's so important for West Shore Home to support high school sports?
Here at West Shore Home, our #1 goal is bringing happiness to every home. We're here to support families and children in all of their home improvement projects, as well as their outside activities from the home. That's why for anyone watching this right now, we're going to give you an additional $500 off on our current sale price.
Can you tell the viewers how important this offer really is?
Yeah, this offer is absolutely huge. It's one of the biggest offers we've ever put out there. We believe that homeowners deserve a better, safer, and easier home improvement project, and this will just make it even easier for them. That $500 off all our current sale prices.
Thank you, and it's great to have your support as our Friday Night Rivals sponsor.
All right, Jay, great job. Thank you. More to come on our NC Assist Loan halftime show, so stay with us.
I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy thriller. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Right on cue. This Rogue has more standard safety technologies than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry, 0% financing for up to 84 months on 13 models ends March 31st.
Tick-tock, time's running out.
Cell phone repair.
Did you know Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need? Just get a quote at libertymutual.com.
Really? Let me check that out. Oh, yeah. I think I might get a quote. Not again. Come on, Rice. Do your thing.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Don't miss your chance. Just 6 days to go. The last 6 days to shop the incredible Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale. Celebrating 30 great years with big anniversary sale savings. Plus, get 66-month interest-free financing with small monthly payments as low as $9 a month on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, anything starting at $5.99. So let's go. Let's save. There's only 6 days left to shop the Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale.
Everything in our garage is inspired by our racing spirit. Racing for a great deal on the Honda CR-V. Only at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
I had a great opportunity to talk to Millbrook coach Christopher Davis about winning the state basketball championship.
Hi, Jay Sunhalter here, and today we're joined by Christopher Davis, men's basketball coach of the state champion Millbrook Wildcats. Coach Davis, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, you beat Ardrey Kell a couple weeks ago in overtime to win the state championship in one of the best games we've seen all season long. What was that experience like for you?
Even if we had lost it, it was a great game. It was one of those things where you're in it, you kind of, like me even talking about right now, I'm kind of getting goosebumps just thinking about all the good, the bad, the crazies that happened in it. But to come out on top and get Millbrook its first state championship, I'm still in the clouds. I haven't come down yet, and I don't want to. It was a great night, and I'm never going to forget it.
Coach, what's it been like for you the past couple weeks since the state championship game?
Yeah, man, I tell you, winning that game and just all the craziness that happens before, no one can prepare you for what it feels like to win a championship. They can tell you what it was like for them, but for me, there were about 2 minutes I just went black. I don't know what happened, I don't know where I was, I don't know what the situation was. And they say, no, you were standing beside me, a microphone, like it was gone crazy. And I had a friend, one of our former teachers that was in South Korea watching the game. And she's working on an Army base right now in South Korea. And she reached out to me that she watched the game and was, it was 6 a.m. in the morning, I think was the time difference. But she's watching that game. And then for Chris Clemens to call me in the locker room were the two. Chris Clemens just called me and was so excited for us and so happy. And that those two I'm gonna just not forget about. I mean, just having someone from South Korea, you could be doing so many things, but hear about us enough to watch is huge.
Your team went undefeated this season, but you went through a lot of adversity with COVID. What was it like for you and your team this season going through all the protocols?
Just keeping our bubble tight, just making sure every day that we did the protective protocols, asked the right questions every day. Just making sure everybody had their masks on, making sure all the coaches were taking care of themselves as well. And then people forget, you also had cold and flu season at the same time. So making sure if kids were sick, they weren't feeling well, tell them to stay at home, but just make sure that every I was dotted and every T was crossed to make sure we did everything the right way. And we were fortunate enough to get through all 19 games. I mean, we were on a few teams to play 19, which was crazy. So someone's asked me about an asterisk. I said, I'll take it. I'll take it. After must be a really good thing, because for us to get through this year, I feel like I dare say put that up against anybody else that having any other things to go through, playing with masks, all that stuff for us to win championship. You just couldn't be happier and more proud of the kids for going through it.
Coach, we covered you twice this season on high school hoops. What was it like for you and your team gaining that exposure?
Well, you just don't understand how important it is to have an outlet like you guys to be able to have our kids be on TV and play. And as we're talking, I want you to understand this right here that you gave me was very important to our guys. It was the first trophy they received throughout the year. We wouldn't have won if we didn't win this trophy. We couldn't continue. If we don't win this, we're done. Fuquay Arena, they go on. But for us, this trophy was so important. We're then able, after you did it the second time, for us to get this one. So we need you guys in the building a little more often, because we seem to have pretty good luck. This right here was very important to us continuing our season, and then we ended up getting this. And like I said, having you guys and having the kids that'll watch the game. And I DVR'd the game. I probably watched it 30 times since.
One more thing. Will you please show everybody that shirt you're wearing, and can we get that for our staff?
Yes. Won't be hard at all. I will definitely make sure you guys get one. And I'm just, you being a Wakefield guy, it's funny to me. If I see you wearing it, I'm taking pictures and send it over there. Say, look what I got this guy wearing. But thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, we definitely make sure you get one of these for sure.
Coach, we certainly appreciate your time, and thank you so much for all your accessibility this season and covering your team, and congratulations again on the state championship victory for the Millbrook Wildcats.
And thank you guys so much for doing this. I mean, I'm very, very proud of our city, and to do something like this, for the city is important.
A great interview there as the halftime homecoming festivities continue on here at Jacobs Stadium in Cleveland. Yeah, that was a great win for Wake County, knocking on the door many, many years, the Millbrook program, and they had so much talent. They were well coached, have great support, but they had the resolve to win so many close games, including beating Audrey Kell in the 4A championship game in overtime.
Yeah, along the journey, a couple overtime victories in the playoff rounds to get to the state championship game. They were down, get into overtime. They had a deficit. They fought their way back. And what a win that was for the senior group from Millbrook. But that's a team that's got a lot of talent coming back. Christopher Davis, on the map now. A star coach, star players that he had this year in a special year.
He has earned it. A lot of years as an assistant there, and a lot of years, decades in fact, involved in high school and travel basketball in the Triangle area. And as you said, Jay, it's oftentimes about the journey, not just a single game. But we have a single game here tonight for all the marbles in the Greater News 3A Conference. Homecoming continuing on here, and we will be back with more of our NC Assist Loan halftime report in just a few moments.
Weekend starting September 26th. To get the true word on the street, you've got to speak the language.
It's time to put the culture back in pop culture.
Central Ave, a modern deep dive into entertainment that drives to the heart of the story. Fresh takes and authentic voices, bringing you the right show for right now.
Welcome to Central Ave.
Sundays at 6 on MyRDC.
Whatever the crime.
You never come to work thinking you're going to see something like that.
Whatever the motive.
If he couldn't have her, no one was going to have her.
Whatever it takes, answers to mysteries will be revealed.
Question is, who's going to benefit by these two deaths?
I remember falling to the floor. He was finally caught.
On Dateline.
Weekdays at 11 on MyRDC 28.
The biggest comedy stars.
Marijuana may help you what?
Eat all the cupcakes.
Wall-to-wall laughs.
In order to prevent sexual harassment claims, employers may consider banning
John Lovitz.
It's the comedy game show.
You can major in wine.
I'm homeschooled.
Funny you should ask.
Weeknights at 10 and 10:30 on MyRDC 28.
We continue on NC Assist Loan halftime show. Cleveland 21, Clayton 3. Clayton offense got into gear a little late. We'll look at some of the numbers in just a moment, but Jay, let's take a look at some of the first half highlights. And it was Omarion Hampton who had to leave this game due to injury, but he got things going.
Yeah, he started off here. The speed, the talent, the skill of Hampton on display. First drive of the ball game, Cleveland gets into the end zone with Hampton taking it up the middle. You see the celebration of this rivalry game. They were excited here at the start.
Then Locklear, the first of 2 touchdown passes in that first half to Nick Rocchia.
Yeah, he was really good from the outside with the explosive passing plays. And then Clayton started to open things up through the air themselves. They got on the board with the field goal here where they couldn't convert in the end zone. A nice drive where they started to settle down. And then Cleveland came back here again through the air.
Locklear, and he'll have to be an important part of what this second half is going to be about for the Rams offensively. The junior quarterback, great catch and run there. And the Rams up 21-3. Cleveland on the ground, dominating Clayton here. Passing identical. But the penalties, Jay, between these two, we have nearly 170 yards of penalty yards in the first half.
Oh, that's the number one issue. Both coaches, I'm sure, addressed their teams with at the halftime break to clean up the penalties. As far as rushing the football, Cleveland dominated on the ground. We'll see here in the second half how they're going to really attack this defense of Clayton. Amir Johnson, more of the load is going to be on his shoulders with Hampton out.
Halftime. And we will resume second half activities on the other side. Friday Night Rivals from JoCo.
Don't miss your chance. Just 6 days to go. The last 6 days to shop the incredible Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale. Celebrating 30 great years with big anniversary sale savings. Plus, get 66-month interest-free financing with small monthly payments as low as $9 a month on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, anything starting at $5.99. So let's go. Let's save. There's only 6 days left to shop the Rooms to Go 30th anniversary sale.
If this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of SUV, then this is your time to buy. It's the Built for Spring sales event. Right now, get great deals and great offers on a Ford SUV, built for life in motion, built for life's adventures, and built Lyle. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now get Escape with 0 for 60 plus a no-charge 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain care plan. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Your all-time hero. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to finally ask that question.
Okay. Precious Baggins 25. You know, I've always wanted to know...
But if slow upload speeds were to ruin your only shot because you don't have AT&T Fiber, just remember, you're not a bad fan. You just need better internet.
Got my ears done and everything.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber. Plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877, only ATT.
Patrick Johnson, Jay Sunhalter, our entire Friday Night Rivals crew. We're about to start the second half. The West Shore home Friday Night Rivals. Clayton and Cleveland. Presented by Nissan. Jay, anxious to see how the Rams come out in the second half. Omarion Hampton leaving this game with an injury.
Yeah, with Hampton out of the ball game, not only are you going to miss him out on the field, but the leadership that he brings to this team, the respect that he has from his teammates, it's a tough loss. And you hope that Omarion will be okay. And Coach Riley right now, at that halftime break, obviously, worried about this second half here on the field, but also concerned about his star player.
If you look at all the games they've played while a member of whatever conference they're a member of, they have won 44 of 48, have Cleveland in their history. And this West Shore home kickoff will come down, be taken, and slipping will be Amerson. And he'll slip down at the 9. At kickoff for West Shore home, convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day with West Shore home. So down at the 8. Comets found a little something near the end of that first half offensively.
Yeah, they did, and they've got to go back to running the football here. I think, though, on first and second down, take some shots, try to loosen things up, but they've got to have more success on the ground. The halftime break with 25 yards rushing.
Sikowski after the fake. And he'll get brought down by Martinez. Nice scramble on a gain of 6.
Good start to the drive there. And Sikowski was accurate in that first half. Some big plays. There's Coach Handy over on the sideline. It's more balance out of the offense here in the second.
Started as a head coach at South Davidson, was there for only 1 year. He's also been an assistant at Catawba. Jet sweep action. Roundtree to the near side.
Getting the ball out on the perimeter with a little jet sweep. Using the speed on the edge. Let's see here again, Cleveland loading things up on the inside. Get outside, away from the defenders. Cleveland was not able to keep contained and put that ball back in the middle. They let him get to the outside, and that's what enabled him to get the first down.
Nice hit by Stephen Elliott. It is a first down play there for NC 529. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education. From the 20. Amerson. Take it out for a gain of 7. That jet sweep action has been very important to the Comets offensively this year.
Yeah, it's worked in previous games, and now we see them really starting to go to that 2 times already on this drive. Jet sweep. And the offensive line starting to gain a little bit more confidence up front. You see the leverage that they're getting running out on the perimeter. Jalen Green, number 79, leading the way on that last play.
On second down. Sikowski stacked up at the line. And now 3rd and short. 46 straight games for a point, or with points for this Clayton offense. They would like a touchdown to cap this initial drive of the second half.
3rd down and 2 for the Comets.
Trips to the left. Sikowski will scramble for the first down. Oh, he got a blow laid on him there by Hunter Morrison. Here come a couple of late flags. Oh, gracious. So that's going to be the 9th penalty on Cleveland this game.
Well, and Hunter Morris has been really good in the middle of this defense. I see the penalty.
Yep, personal foul.
See right here, a shot right to the head.
Yeah.
Sikowski, second time. Got a personal foul. And then you've got to wrap up and stay low, and that's not only a dangerous play, but an easy call for the officials.
Moves the ball out to the 48. Clayton's student body making some noise. And the Rams imploring their fans to get rowdy. Sikowski. That was Harrison. And Hunter Morris involved again off the ball with some shenanigans.
Well, the emotion, the intensity's definitely picked up here in the second half. Another flap coming down. Clayton over there, recognizing it's going against the Rams.
Harrison and Frere with the tackle. And again, that was nowhere near the play. And here comes another flag coming in. Now, this looked like, from our vantage point, it came in from the far sideline. $19 penalty markers in the first half between these two.
Well, there's going to be a discussion on both sidelines. Coach Handy coming over to hear the call.
Well, whatever he's being told, he looked like he was in a little bit of disbelief. Now he's going to talk with the referee.
And he just made the motion. That's 2 on them and pointed towards his head. 2 shots to the head.
No ever flow to this game with all the penalty markers, and with the way that this officiating crew has just dragged out every discussion. And I understand you want to keep the game from getting out of hand with the players and the emotions, but these all seem like fairly simple things to adjudicate here, and I just don't understand the delay and how everything is being discussed and then ruled on here.
Let's see if we can get some clarification.
Sportsmanlike on Clayton, and somebody's been ejected. Well, now I wonder what that's about. That's very interesting. So no wonder Shane Handy was as animated as he was.
And now here the ball is coming back. So a lot of confusion out on the field, but both sidelines need to clean things up here because the intensity here is picked up, but not in a good way because of these penalties, the late hits, and the shots to the head region.
First down and 9 for the Comets.
If there's an offensive lineman, maybe. First and 10 from the 48. Sikowski dumps it underneath. And Sparks. Referee slow to blow that down. The referee let him get back up after the tackle. Looked like he had been stopped. And then very, very wisely, Farrington got back up and got a couple more yards.
That was a nice route. An out route, and then we see it looks like a cramp here. That was a good job converting through the air.
That's James Garton. .5'11", 235-pound senior. Let's look at this again.
Farrington catches this pass. Look at him, secures the football, and then it looks like right here he's going down. He did not go down. His knee did not touch. He recognized it, continued to fight and battle, and did get a couple extra yards.
Well, I mean, good for Farrington, but that's right there in front of the official. That's the halting of forward progress, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, it is, and it's right there for them to see that. And, again, it's another play there. And Clayton, though, Patrick, here on this drive here, you've had a lot of stops and starts here, but this is the drive where they got to get things going on the offensive end. They've got to maintain their composure and get a drive that's going to lead to points right now to gain some of this momentum, because on both sidelines right now, the energy is high. This thing could tilt either way as far as momentum goes. Clayton's got to take advantage of the opportunity with the ball.
Good to see Garden coming off with a bit of a wry smile on his face. Upper 70s, near 80 today. Lots of sunshine when this game started. It has cooled off some 10 degrees since the end of the first quarter. And not as breezy as it was at the start of the game. In fact, it's somewhat stagnant. Roundtree in motion. A little cross buck play with a handoff going to Hinton. Hinton will bring up third and short. Pardue was in on that last tackle, by the way.
A big third down coming up, and this is where, again, the offensive line has to come big. Up front, gain leverage, and be physical at the point of attack. We'll see if Cleveland here, we've seen, especially on third down situation, bring an extra defender down, try to stop the run.
Twins to either side for Sikowski. Swing pass off the fingertips, complete.
Important decision here. Do you go for it on fourth down? I know still plenty of time here, but you just get the feeling that Clayton, you've got to continue on in this drive and be aggressive. And I would go for it.
Cox will check out. Hinton will replace him. From the Rams, 42. High snap, Hinton. First down and more. Hinton to the end zone. Touchdown. A West Shore home touchdown. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day.
This is exactly what Clayton needed coming out of the halftime break, executing on a fourth down play. Cleveland brought everybody up to the line of scrimmage. All the defenders were right there within 5 yards. If you can get to that second level, you can create a big play. And Hinton broke through that initial wave of defenders and then used his speed to get in the end zone.
11 plays, 92 yards, 4 minutes off the second half clock. And 11-point game off the Hinton touchdown run from 42. Number 14 for number 24.
Volkswagen Tiguan has a lower maintenance cost than Subaru, Honda, and Toyota compact SUVs. Now's the time to sign then drive. Lease a new Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 due at signing, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months.
Crust is the most important part of stuffed crust. It's half the name. Papa John's crust is made from 6 simple ingredients. 7 if you count all this cheese. For better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Doug. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Thank you.
Hey, no, leave. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. If you rank midsize SUVs by lowest maintenance cost, the Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport are number 1 and 2. Now's the time to sign and drive. Lease a new Atlas for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing, or get 0% APR financing for 72 months.
West Shore home, Friday night rivals, driven by Nissan, Patrick Johnson, Deshawn Hinton. Our West Shore home kickoff coming up here. Williams fumbled, picked up at the 5, turned out to 17. That's Middleton. Rams will come out leading by 2 scores, but a much different offense right now.
Well, and that's the question. What's this offense going to look like here in the second half? And I think a lot, the responsibility is going to go on Amir Johnson and also Locklear. Those 2 guys are going to have to pick up some of that offensive punch with Hampton out.
Amir Johnson, nowhere to go. And it was Cade Cyrus who left the game earlier with an injury, leading the assault.
And you can just feel the energy over on the Comet sideline starting to build. They still have an 11-point deficit. They're just kind of playing kind of at a whole new level here in the second. You have that impressive drive on the offensive end. Now can you bookend it here with a good drive on defense?
This is going to be intercepted. Locklear's first pick of the year. The Comets +4 on the turnovers coming in. That's their second interception and their 7th takeaway of the year. Nice job by Keith Cox.
This ball hung up in the air a little bit too long, and look at Cox. It was almost like he was the wide receiver, tracking it down nice over the shoulder. See him look at this ball all the way into his hands and going out, and the contact to still hold on to it and bring it in. Now his offense is going to get the ball in pretty good field position.
Ninth matchup between these 2 rivals. And excellent starting field position for the Comets here. Amerson darting down. Amerson wrapped up, tackled at the 21. That's a 27-yard scamper on the jet sweep. We've got a Ram slow to get up.
Well, and the game plan here in the second half has been attack the edges of this Rams defensive group. And right now, the tackles, the offensive line, the tight ends are blocking, getting the edge, and that's what's allowing the running backs to use their speed out on the outside, and the wide receivers, they're winning their blocks going against the defensive backs, and that's what's creating these big running plays.
Farmer was shaken up there. That play good for a NC 529 first down. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education. Sikowski. Cade Sikowski brought down.
Tackle on the play, number 42, Dylan Pardue.
They're going to credit Pardue here with the tackle.
Second and 8.
Picked up 2, 2nd and 8 from the 19.
The momentum shift has been monumental here. Cleveland had a big lead, 18 points. Momentum at the halftime break. Now you look up. Clayton, you get that turnover. The ball here in the red zone with an opportunity to make it a 1-score game.
Rams raced out 14-0. They were up 21-3 at halftime. Their star running back, Omari and Hampton, injured with a leg injury. He's been carted away. Injured on a kick return coverage assignment after he made a tackle. Roundtree again. Slipped before trying to throw a block. Loss of 4.
Martinez in that linebacker position so quick. And darting into the backfield, making the play. It's been all over the field tonight.
Rams last week allowed 183 yards of total offense. And that number will go up against them. Here's the throw to the end zone. Caught for a score. Farrington with the touchdown reception. Third touchdown pass of the year for Kate Sikowski. A 23-yard strike there. A 5-point game here. The question is, Jay, will they go for 2 or try to kick it? Monk was the player down. Sikowski with plenty of time.
And here's Farrington again in coverage right there, but he goes up and gets the ball. Nice job tracking it in. It was a post route. And the safeties initially kind of bit up. You can see them really focus on run support. The wide receivers had opportunities all night long getting behind them. Another play where Sikowski gives his talented senior an opportunity to go up in a one-on-one coverage, and he wins.
Extra point, 4-point game, 5.5 to go in the third.
If this is your kind of day, and this is your kind of SUV, then this is your time to buy. It's the Built for Spring sales event. Right now, get great deals and great offers on a Ford SUV, built for life in motion, built for life's adventures, and built while. Make the most of your spring in a new Ford, America's best-selling brand. Hurry, it's the Built for Spring sales event. Now get a 2020 Edge or Expedition with 0% financing for 60 months or up to $6,500 cash back. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
We made USAA insurance for members like Martin, an Air Force veteran made of doing what's right, not what's easy. So when a hailstorm hit, USAA reached out before he could even inspect the damage.
That's how you do it right.
USAA insurance is made just the way Martin's family needs it. With hassle-free claims, he got paid before his neighbor even got started. Because doing right by our members, that's what's right. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for. USAA.
West Shore home, Friday Night Rivals, presented by Nissan. Clayton scoring after the interception. They went to the air. Cleveland has still not trailed in a game this season. And they've only been tied once. That was in the first quarter of their season opener against Southview. Here they lead by 4. Rams return the kick. And again, Middleton will advance it out, gets it to the 22-yard line.
Cleveland's got to come out here and do something on the offensive end. You have a 4-point lead, but this offense has been quiet. This is the strength of Scott Riley's team, the offensive unit. And yes, Hampton's out of the ballgame, but they have to create some balance. I think they need to look through the air, continue to try to highlight Rachia.
Nothing for Locklear there. Back to the line of scrimmage, chased down, and finally tackled by Riggins. Jay, they had 205 yards of offense in the first half, 92 on the ground, -2 here in the second. Locklear, incomplete, wanted Middleton, but did not get it there, and some pursuit being put on by Donovan Spellman.
They just haven't been able to establish the running game here in the second half. And that's been an issue right now in the passing, and they're starting to get more pressure up front from this defensive line. Locklear here in a tough situation on 3rd and 10 coming up.
We completed 43% on 3rd down through the season. Going to throw here. The strike for a 1st down. Nice catch. And that again is the young man, the senior, having a big night. Nick Raccia with the reception.
Raccia here on the outside, finding a way to get open, double covered. There are 3 defenders coming over to try to bring him down. The execution to get that 1st down, knowing where the yard marker is you have to get to, getting past that, then coming back to get the football and shield off the defenders. Very impressive.
13 yards on the strike. And another flag. It'll be procedure against Cleveland. So now they're going to operate from the 30.
Well, I think after this ball game, both coaching staffs are going to have to continue to work on the penalty issues. You know, again, here early on in the season, but this season isn't very long. We're going to be in the playoffs here in a couple weeks. So that's going to be an issue that is going to have to be addressed.
Scott Riley, his offensive coordinator, Joseph Capps. They've coached together for 17 years. Coach Riley joked, because that one's incomplete, had a longer relationship with Coach Capps than he has his wife. So a lot of trust in his OC. He dialed up a good play that was executed a moment ago. 2nd and long. Clock stopped with 3:56 to go. A couple things at play here, Jay. Obviously, I think the Hampton situation might see Cleveland now starting to come out and kind of shake that off a little. That's certainly a big blow, and our hearts just go out to the young man. But the way that Clayton's controlled the clock here, that's kept the offense off, and they haven't been able to find a rhythm.
It's frustrating when you're over on the sideline. You don't have that consistency.
Oh, another interception picked off. Is it going to be returned? It is a pick 6. Mananga, and for the first time this year, the Rams trail in a game. The Comets have soared back. A West Shore home touchdown. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day.
There's Mananga coming over in front, just jumping that route, and you see the celebration here. His team made a huge comeback. A couple interceptions, the defense playing at a high level, the offense has been executing, and then all of a sudden Clayton is in the driver's seat here with the lead. It's because of the defense really turning up the heat.
Kick was good, and we've got a 3-point game with 3:45 to go in the 3rd.
Patrick, you talked about what is on the line in this ball game, and this looked like Cleveland was going to run away with this game, and now we're in a dogfight here.
Well, both teams were 2-0 in the conference, and the league is only going to get one guaranteed bid. Second place would have to get in as a wild card. Right now, the Comets are in the driver's seat. 21 unanswered for Clayton. And let's see what happens here with this West Shore home kickoff.
Number 14, Wyatt Williams, to kick off the early Comets.
Wyatt Williams hit on all 3 of his PATs tonight. And the senior, toe on leather, upcoming here. Number 13. This time it's Amir Johnson. Return it out to the 27.
Will be placed at the 29-yard line. It'll be 10.
Big 6 from Menenga. Couple of interceptions in this second half for Locklear, the junior.
Well, the secondary's been playing at a high level here, playing with confidence with a couple interceptions on back-to-back drives here. If I'm Cleveland, I'm going to keep the ball on the ground here and try to settle things down.
Johnson finds some room. Johnson to midfield. 23 yards on the pickup. And that's going to be an NC 529 first down. It's never too early or too late to start saving for education.
It's the big play this offense needed. Somebody stepping up, and Johnson following his blockers up front, staying patient, and then attacking the hole and making a couple cuts to get extra yardage.
22 yards, his longest run of the season. He'll get it again off the left side. And the senior gets it into Comets territory. Gain of 6 for Amir Johnson.
Second down and 3 for the Rams.
Got a little more pep in their step all of a sudden. 2nd and 4 with 2:45 remaining in the third. Johnson got stacked up that time and driven back. Rambo met him. 3rd down.
And this defense is impressive physically up front. The defensive line is big, and the linebackers can really flow to the football. If the 2 defensive tackles in the middle can hold up the offensive line and not allow that double team to get up to the second level, these linebackers can track you down.
3rd and 3 out of the gun. Locklear trying to bounce it outside. Locklear. And he'll take it inside the 30.
This is a big play from the junior. Couple passes he wants back. He keeps his head up here. A 3rd and short coming up for his team, getting to the outside and using his speed, and his speed is underrated. He can run. He's shifty and quick and just followed his blockers.
Last year against Clayton, threw for 200 yards and 5 touchdowns, and he gets an NC 529 plan first down here. And the Comets burn a timeout. Chance for them to catch their breath after the 15-yard gain.
If you're in the Cleveland huddle and over on that sideline, this is the response that you want. Now, you need to finish it off here and get points. But coming out to start this drive, you can just tell that the offensive line's been more physical. The running game, Johnson and Locklear finishing through tacklers. And this is just kind of a, a statement drive so far, is when you get knocked down, can you get back up? And right now, Cleveland's winning at the line of scrimmage.
This Clayton defense limited Harnett Central earlier in the year to -3 yards. They held East Wake last week to just 8. They were going to have their hands full tonight. They knew with the way that Cleveland, with Hampton in the lineup and healthy, could run the football. But right now, the Rams have found a little something against this front.
And Hunter Morris, number 24, we've talked about him on the defensive side, playing middle linebacker. He's been in this drive and clearing things out from the fullback position. So he's another part of this offense, especially this running game. It really loosens things up.
5th snap of the drive that started at their own 27. Throwing, sideline, and it is batted away. One in Raccia. A ball that had a lot of air under it.
I like Cleveland being aggressive. Look at Amir Johnson right there. Held off the blitz, stuck his nose in there to give Locklear time to throw it. And that's a pretty good throw. Putting the ball in the air. And when the defensive back is on an island, You hope that your wide receiver will come down with it. A tough play with good coverage.
Amerson. Nice job defensively. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 2. Rams have to burn a timeout. Minute 42 remaining in the third. We'll step aside. The Comets over the Rams here in the third.
Patrick Swayze.
Dirty Dancing.
I'm going to set the opening bid. Party. Confetti.
Store Bullseye.
Target. This is a show where every word counts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wild Dog.
Weeknights at 11 on MyRDC 28.
This spring, your favorite teams return, and Fox Sports Carolinas and Southeast will become Bally Sports. Hey! The Hornets, the Canes, the Braves.
To the season, time to push it to the utmost.
All on bold new networks.
Hey! This is the moment.
Bally Sports South and Bally Sports Southeast, coming March 31st.
See what the Rams have dialed up here on 2nd and long. Locklear looking near side, almost intercepted. Wanted Griffith. Again, really nice defense from that secondary for Clayton.
Yeah, and they've been stride for stride with the wide receivers. We'll see here plenty of time up front. This offensive line, running backs, giving a clean pocket. That's one that really this defense wants back. It could have been a turnover again. Cleveland's going to get a second chance here.
Corner Keith Cox defensively. Morris is in as a blocking back. Tried a little draw play there, and Cox shot the gap, made the tackle. And Amir Bryant also there, the middle linebacker.
This could be 4th down territory. See, Johnson initially looked like he may have a lane. Quickly, it closed. A big play on both sides here. Will Cleveland be able to maintain this drive? 4th and long. Again, kind of in no man's land here. We'll see if Locklear has time up front. Scan the coverage.
4th and 9 as we go inside of a minute. Jacobs Stadium. Out in the flats, had to come back and get it. Going to be ruled incomplete.
This was created up front. Number 8, Donovan Spellman with the spin move to get into the backfield and make contact. Just get in the face of Locklear. That ball a little bit short. Right there you can see almost completed. That ball did hit the ground.
Almost made a great catch, didn't he? Did Braccia there.
He did. It was close. He just had to come back. That was a tough play. He had it initially. Ball just slipped through.
So the Comets trot back out there. A string of 21 unanswered points. Sikowski's had a good game through the air tonight. This is an offense that came in. They just averaged 31 yards per game passing. Brought the pressure that time. Nice tackle.
The recognition of the defensive staff here. Bringing extra guys on the outside. They've seen here in the second half, Clayton been trying to attack the perimeter. They brought extra defenders on the outside, but it was on the interior of the defensive line that really wanted there, breaking through the gap, getting into the backfield.
There's Dante Lewis. Loss of 6. And Sikowski diving on it. And he's looking like that his legs are troubling him now. I don't know if it's a cramp or if the way he slipped. But that's how we'll end the third.
We have an injured player on the field.
Comets with a big third quarter. They lead Cleveland in this key matchup.
The biggest comedy stars.
You can find the most millionaires where?
You tell me.
Wall-to-wall laughs.
Dale Carnegie wrote a best-selling self-help book called How to Stop Worrying and Start what?
Drinking.
It's the comedy game show.
There's a scene that was cut out from the original Star Wars that took place in a strip club.
Cinnamon, I'm also your father.
Funny you should ask.
Wait up, wait up. Papa John's has a new stuffed crust? Oh, we did it. We did it. All our tweets, DMs, and carrier pigeons worked. This ain't just stuffed crust. This is Papa John's crust. Stuffed.
Don't miss your chance. Just 6 days to go. The last 6 days to shop the incredible Rooms To Go 30th anniversary sale. Celebrating 30 great years with big anniversary sale savings. Plus, get 66-month interest-free financing with small monthly payments as low as $9 a month on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, anything starting at $5.99. So let's go. Let's save. There's only 6 days left to shop the Rooms To Go 30th anniversary sale.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Thank you.
Hey, no, Liam. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Working on Cade Sikowski, trying to get the cramps out. Loss of 16 on the play. On the bad snap, so now 3rd down and 30. Shore Home Friday Night Rivals, presented by Nissan. Cleveland led early in this game, up 21-3 at halftime. Comets with a 21-point outburst in the third, including a 4-minute opening drive after halftime. They've got Noah Anderson in at quarterback now. He's played some this year. He'll tuck and keep after the bad snap. They're going to punt.
The defense is going to get off the field here and potentially set up great field position for their offense. We'll see here just a 3-man rush up front. And closing quickly. Very fast defense we've seen on display for the Rams tonight.
Jaden Hill made the tackle. So from his own end zone here, Cullen Cunningham. He's headed for Queens College to play rugby. Worm burner, boy, he got that one away. A big boomer out to midfield that's going to be fumbled out of bounds.
Fair catch, fumbled out of bounds. Gonna bring up number 2, Deshawn Hinton.
That's going to wind up being 41 yards despite the snap not getting back there.
Nice job flipping the field position.
Sean Monk trying to get under it. Called for the fair catch, but he was backpedaling. Cleveland will start on their half of the field. Here's Amir Johnson slipping. Also a yard to the 48.
This field was slippery pregame from the rain we've had in the area the past couple days here. But Johnson coming in here, he's had a split time throughout the season. This fourth quarter is his. That's one there. He's hoping to keep his balance.
Locklear. He's grabbed, but he also slipped. Jaden Moore got a hand on him, but then his feet went out from under.
He did, yeah. And this Clayton defense now not allowing the speed, the offensive side, to really go north and south. You see Locklear here. He didn't really get a chance to get going. He was initially getting pulled, and then he did slip on that right foot.
No gain, 3rd and 11.
Well, Locklear has to be careful here again to find the matchup he likes on the outside. We have seen the defense bring some pressure. Looks like they're showing blitz right here, and they pull back out.
Off the hands of Middleton. He had him. Spellman and Locklear, some nice sportsmanship.
Locklear got hit as he threw it. Beautiful pass. It's one you wish you could have back. That would have been a first down.
Middleton knows it. So the punt upcoming here with 9:47 remaining. Elliott the punt. Well, this is a bad snap. Elliott looking for room. It's going to be a big loss as he's finally brought down by Rambo.
Let's see here as this ball is well over the head. Try to catch that, and then it's just run for your life at this point. Special teams, we talked earlier, Patrick, about that third phase. Who would win that advantage? And early on, it was Cleveland. But as of late, Cleveland's taking advantage of some opportunities here with really good field position to start the drive.
26-yard loss, their best field position to start a drive tonight. Drag still.
24, Deshawn Hinton. Tackle play, number 51. Correction, number 61.
More cramps. One would presume here the way they're attending to Farmer. He's been bothered by them a couple times in the second half. Friday night rivals, big matchup here tonight, and we will see what the Comets do with the ball deep in Rams territory.
We're all putting things off, especially in these times. But some things are too serious to be ignored. If you still have symptoms of Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, even after trying other medications, it may be a sign of damaging inflammation, which left untreated could get much worse. Please make an appointment to see your gastroenterologist right away or connect with them online. Once you do, seeing the doctor is one less thing to worry about. Need help finding a doctor? Head to crohnsandcolitis.com.
Everything in our garage is inspired by our racing spirit. Race in for a great deal on the Honda HR-V. Only at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
Shane Handy shouting out some instructions to Deshawn Hinton. Day-Day Hinton, bound for Fayetteville State, scored the first 3 on the ground last week in their win. He had their first touchdown tonight. 42-yard run to start the scoring here in the second half. Still a lot of time in this game. Amerson pushed out shy of the 15.
Well, early on in the first half, we were talking about just the troubles of Clayton running the football, and On first down, we saw running plays. Second down, we'd see running plays. And it would kind of create third and long situations. Now here in the second, we've seen more aggressiveness on first down, throwing the ball. And second down, throwing the ball to put themselves in more manageable situations here on a critical third down.
Coming into tonight, Cleveland had just allowed 16% conversions by opponents on third down. This is 3rd and 6 in undoubtedly 4-down territory. They have a field goal already tonight. And the Comets burn their penultimate timeout. 8.5 to go. While they are taking a timeout, we'll take one as well.
Swayze.
Dirty Dancing.
I'm going to set the opening bid. Party. Confetti.
Store Bullseye.
Target. This is a show where every word counts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wild Dog.
Wolf.
Weeknights at 11 on MyRDC 28.
This spring, your favorite teams return, and Fox Sports Carolinas and Southeast will become Bally Sports.
Hey!
The Hornets, the Canes, the Braves.
To the season, time to push it to the utmost.
All on bold new networks.
Hey! This is the moment.
Bally Sports South and Bell.
Out of the timeout. 3rd and 6. Hinton. Nice tackle made by Robinson. I also credit Harrison there, but it was Trey Robinson who blew that one up. From the 16-yard line, they're going to kick it. Interesting. This will be a 33-yarder. Nice job there to stick it by Wyatt Williams. But it's got to be viewed, if you're Cleveland, as a victory, because you're still very much in this thing.
Yeah, and, you know, good job of execution by the field goal unit, and Williams coming through and putting another field goal on the board. But you're right, Patrick. For Cleveland, you got the stop, especially as Clayton had good field position and had some things going for him. You got the stop, and now you're going to give your offense an opportunity to come back out on the field. But I think this is where the offensive line and the running back core, they've got to put it on their shoulders to get this drive going and get positive gains, especially on first down, but keep the ball on the ground. That's where the strength of this offense is.
So we're going to have a West Shore home kickoff here. Convert your old bathtub to a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day with West Shore Home. Lots of twists and turns here tonight. Kick by Williams. It's going to bound into the end zone. So a touchback. I think he has some energy going there, Jay. Got the field goal, 33 yards, and then knocked it into the end zone.
He's looked good tonight. You know, early on, Patrick, we could feel the energy of this rivalry. And it was all Cleveland, especially in that first half, 21-3 lead. But that halftime break, the issues that Clayton had in the first half, they addressed them, made a lot of adjustments, and this second half has belonged to the Comets.
From the 20, oh, fumbling it is Locklear. Oh, they're going to rule that a pass. Wow. That's a break.
So here's Locklear's trying to elude the rush.
Moore got a hand on him. Yep. Probably the right call. Didn't look like it originally. Locklear. And that'll be incomplete. He's trying to work it to Amir Johnson.
The defense is winning on first down and second down and forcing the Rams into tough situations here on third down. Third down and 10 to go. That puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to hold up because we've seen the Comets continue to bring different blitzing schemes, especially on third down.
Farmer again on the turf. And again, it looks like a cramping situation. So last week, Cleveland, in their blowout win at Triple S, did not run a third down play. They're going to run perhaps the biggest third down play of their season upcoming here. Well, we want to thank United Rentals for powering tonight's Friday Night Rivals football game. United Rentals, you're building the future. We're here to help. I'm Patrick Johnson, Jay Sonhalter alongside. Cleveland up 14-0 in this game early. 21-3 at the half. They're without their All-American running back Omarion Hampton, who left with a leg injury. On the line in this game here tonight, all but locking up the conference title. One would think you'd be the prohibitive favorite in the Greater Neuse River Conference. If you win here tonight, that would earn an automatic bid into the playoffs for whoever the league champion is. West Johnston is also 2-0, but they've got to play both these teams twice. Looks like they're going to go with the throwback. Here they are. Downfield. Caught! Griffith! Cameron Goins, the freshman, the backup quarterback, the point guard for the basketball team. What an assist this would be on the pass.
Beautiful throw over the top by Goins and then Griffith, streaking down the sideline, coming up with the big play.
35 yards, now Middleton on the pitch, down to the 15. He rumbles 30 yards. Another NCDHHS first down. You have a spot, take your shot.
This offense gaining confidence, and we'll see how explosive it can be. Scott Riley dialing up the trick play, and you get a big gain on the ground.
He'll stay on the ground to the 12. Here Johnson. He wanted a face mask. Rambo reported to stop. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Amir Johnson tried to leap out of the grass. The would-be tackler Bryant. And here comes what has been a rarity in the second half, a penalty mark. Amir Johnson quick to slip his shoe back on. Go against Clayton, unsportsmanlike conduct.
There was a late shove by Cleveland. This could the retaliation, but there's been a lot of action after the whistle was blown. Both sides have continued to be physical.
They're going to go over and talk to Shane Handy again. Coach Handy working up a lather.
So Hunter Morris pushed Spellman, number 8 for Clayton. And when Spellman stood up, you could see him kind of standing there and talking. But he was pushed after the play. They didn't get the flag on Morris, but when Spellman came back to retaliate, that's what the flag was.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal from the 5. Locklear. Did he get in? Out at the 1. Wow. Don't know about that one, Sonny.
Yeah, it was close, and looked like he may have gotten the ball across the pylon here before he went out of bounds. We'll see.
Oh, no, he should be in. Wow.
It's Hunter Morris leading the way, number 24, fullback position, to get him outside. But now this is where it's going to depend on your O-line up front to get a crease and punch this in. Doc Riley's going to take a timeout.
Christian Anglin was running on to line up at right tackle. That leaves the Rams with 1 remaining. We're midway through the 4th. I want to go back to the last series. Clayton boots through a 33-yard field goal. And yes, that gave him a 6-point lead. But it was a big stop for Cleveland, halting a drive that was headed downfield with some explosion plays. And a short yardage situation facing the Comets. They were very workmanlike, got it down. The 16-yard line, and elected, instead of going for it on 4th down, they elected to take it, settle for the 3 points instead. The Rams playing without their star running back Omarion Hampton, injured in this game earlier. Locklear, a couple of second-half interceptions, including a pick 6. 2nd and goal, and out of the Rams' timeout. Amir Johnson beside Locklear. And here comes the penalty marker. I think it might have been thrown by the official who missed the touchdown call. The procedure against Clayton.
Oh, this is quarterback sneak time. If I'm Cleveland, we'll see if they get in the shotgun here. They do stay in the shotgun, but I would feed the ball to Amir Johnson.
Inside the 1. Amir Johnson in. Or is he? Finally, the signal. And here on homecoming, we're tied at 27. Rush your home touchdown. Convert your old bathtub into a modern, spacious walk-in shower in just one day.
Well, this is impressive. Cleveland, who hasn't faced a lot of adversity this season as far as their opponents. A lot of big wins. They were up, then Clayton took control of this ball game, and now you're an extra point away from having a lead and fighting all the way back.
Oh, they bobbled the snap. And we're going to stay tied at 27. So Amir Johnson with 5:51 to go takes it to the house. And here's what happened on the extra point.
It looked like the ball a little bit low again. It's slippery out on the field. Just couldn't hold on to it. That's a big play we saw. And the snap high on a punt. And then they're not able to convert that extra point.
Jay, it is a little hazy here and humid. And we've seen this turf, which is in fabulous condition. And it's been a little slick tonight. This is only Cleveland's second home game in the last 500 days.
A beautiful field, and with the rain, though, walking out on the field in pregame, it still hadn't dried up yet from precipitation here, and we've got a great ball game, rivalry game, two undefeated teams, community support. You can feel it here tonight, the energy. They've gotten to see a game that's gone back and forth.
Shaib Zad will kick it off now for West Shore home. They're going to try an onside kick. It's bobbled. It's still loose. Who has it?
We'll wait for the call.
Cunningham came away with it. Interesting call.
We'll see here. Get the bounce. There's the high hop. And then once that ball is tipped initially, it's up for grabs.
So Clayton will operate from their own 40. Jay, this makes this drive a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, this field position. You know, when you're in the huddle and you're an offensive player and you have a short field, there's something about just the confidence you have to start off the drive. But so this Cleveland defense now, you get the offense producing a touchdown, you come back out here and make a nice stop on first down. The Rams are starting to gain more confidence and bring some of that momentum back to their side.
That's Pardue along with Harrison. Sikowski back in there, left with cramps, so they had to run. A short yardage play going into the quarter without him out there. Handed off here on a jet sweep, trying to string it out as the Rams defense. That was Darian Campbell, the sophomore.
Any ball game, you look at the stats at the end of the game, third down execution, red zone production. A lot of ball games are won in those two areas, and this is a huge third down for both sides. Clayton can convert this to maintain the drive, or Cleveland can get off the field here and get the ball back to their offense.
Third down and 5. Big stop for the Rams. What a huge night for Katie Harrison.
Number 30 coming off the edge, flying through there. Look at how physical he is. He doesn't miss any tackles.
Pardue was there again as well. Loss of 3. They're going to punt. Now the onside kick looks brilliant because you could operate with a shorter field here.
One factor here, again, both teams only have one timeout. So how will that play out where you can only stop the clock once?
So 5 from the 40. It'll be played off a bounce at the 31. 29-yard punt. 12-yard return. Rams will have the football. Chance to go ahead when we...
The 201-horsepower turbocharged Kia Forte GT. Finally a reason to pull those aviators out of the glove compartment. Get up to $2,250 total cash on the purchase of a new 2021 Forte.
Your all-time hero. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to finally ask that question.
Okay. Precious Baggins 25. You know, I've always wanted to know...
But if slow upload speeds were to ruin your only shot because you don't have AT&T Fiber, just remember, you're not a bad fan. You just need better internet.
Got my ears done and everything.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience with 20 times faster upload speeds than cable. Get AT&T Fiber. Plan starting at $35 a month for a year. Limited availability in select areas. Call 1-877, only ATT.
The 201-horsepower turbocharged Kia Forte GT. Finally a reason to pull those aviators out of the glove compartment. Get up to $2,250 total cash on the purchase of a new 2021 Forte.
West Shore home, Friday night rivals, presented by Nissan. 27 all. 3:23 to go. Pretty good field position for Cleveland to start here from their own 43. We've seen a couple field goals tonight from Clayton. Zayad has a 33-yarder this year to his credit. Just something to keep in the back of your mind here. Locklear goes the safe route underneath. And that's Klim making his first reception. Noah Klim. And he's able to get out of bounds. Stops the clock with 3:14 to go.
A nice route by Klim. They're maneuvering in coverage to his zone. Outside, just found the soft spot there. Locklear hit him in stride.
Picked up 5. Scott Riley, 30-2 all time as the head coach of Cleveland in conference matchups. Only 2 losses have come to Clayton.
We talked about it on the last drive by Clayton. 3rd down. Can you convert? Big one coming up. Now for the Rams.
Locklear, Amir Johnson beside him. Blitz coming. Locklear scrambling. He'll throw down the sideline. Caught inside the 30. Middleton. He had a big drop earlier in the half, but comes up with an impressive and important grab.
I love the composure of Locklear here. Getting outside, getting away from the pressure. And then finding Middleton over on the sideline as he got hit, focused all the way in. That ball laid in his chest, he secured it. He came up with the first down.
NCDHHS first down there. That allows the Rams to stay on the ground. 1st and 10 after the 19-yard pickup. Amir Johnson to the 25.
And now we'll see Cleveland keep the ball on the ground here and use the clock. It'll be interesting to see the strategy Shane Handy uses here to use the timeout. So not only try to prevent points here, but also to give his offense enough time.
They took their final timeout with 8.5 minutes, or their next to last timeout, I should say, with 8.5 to go, leaving them with the final timeout. There's Johnson, a hurdle. Amir Johnson inside the 20.
And there's Morris, the lead blocker, number 24. Good job clearing things out. And Johnson getting a couple extra yards as he jumped in the air.
3rd and 1 from the 19. Stay on the ground here, don't you, Sonny?
Yeah. Do not put the ball in the air. Get it on the ground. It's been the strength of this drive.
Tried to draw him off with a hard count. Play clock dwindled down to 4. Amir Johnson, he's got the first down.
I'd be surprised if the Rams put the ball in the air. Right now, your running game is working. Your offensive line is winning up front.
CDHHS first down. You have a spot. Take your shot. 45 seconds to go when the ball was snapped. Locklear, the junior, turning up. Locklear to the 10, cuts it inside to the 5, runs over a man, lunges in. They're going to say he's down at the 1. What a determined run by the junior. Now they say it's a touchdown. Wow. He would not be denied. Wow. Jay, he had one earlier. They said he stepped out of the 1. I'm not so sure he broke the plane before his knee was down. Nonetheless, an important extra point here with 34 seconds to go.
And that was all heart by Locklear.
Yes, sir, it was.
Best runs you'll see all season long.
Good execution that time. It's boom through. Locklear worked as hard as anybody on this Cleveland team in the extended offseason to get stronger. He's worked on being a leader as a junior and the quarterback of a team that to tonight was in the mix for a state title.
You can see his toughness with Hampton out of the ball game. A lot of the responsibility is shifted over his shoulders. And look at him running there, fighting for every yard and then reaching out at the end and getting the call. And he's been through a lot in this ball game. The toughness, the late hits. He's got a really strong arm, but there, he did it with his legs. He's put his team in a great position.
Jay, he threw 2 interceptions in the 3rd quarter, and that really swung the momentum.
You just love to see guys come back. If you have a play that doesn't go your way, come back, forget about it, and make something happen. And right when his team needed him, he came through.
West Shore home kickoff upcoming here. Convert your old bathtub into a modern and spacious walk-in shower in just one day. They angle this one. Fair catch called for and made. So now the Comets will start at the 28. 34 seconds to go. This is not an offense that is predicated on the pass.
Well, in Cleveland here, I think we're going to see some coverage situations where maybe they'll fake the blitz, but go back in coverage. You do not want to give up a big play. You want to keep everything in front of you. And again, we talked about penalties. Clayton here, you got to play clean. Your offensive line has to give Sikowski some time to throw.
Big offensive line. They've done a really fine job in this second half. Sikowski goes underneath. And out of bounds across the 35. Quick hitter. Emerson out of bounds.
So on defense, they rush 4. Everybody else drop back in coverage. And that will be the strategy here on this drive. Rams just want to keep it all in front and then go make the tackle. They want to use up this clock.
Gain 6, second and gain 5 actually, second and 5. Ball at the 34. 31.2 to go. Sikowski. He's going to throw it. Incomplete. Emerson downfield, the intended recipient. So now 3rd down upcoming.
I think here you want to get Sikowski out on the run where he can either pick it up through the air, or if he doesn't see the wide receivers open, get it with your legs.
What about giving it to Hinton? If they do it, it'll probably be through the air. He's going to stay back and block. Going to get downfield. Roundtree the catch. First down grab at the 44.
Yeah, I just think they're going to have to keep it in the air because with that one timeout, you want to try to keep in your pocket. We'll see the Rams did bring some heat. Pressure coming to his face. Sikowski's stood in there tough.
Well, he's looked good on this drive throwing the ball, hasn't he, Sonny?
He has. I mean, the bolts are flying. You got pressure coming at you. You got to maintain composure, and he's done with a couple big passing plays.
Well, now this is interesting. They've brought Noah Anderson in at quarterback. Sikowski out. Anderson the snap. He'll heave it out to the left. Amerson the catch in Cleveland territory at the 46.
Nice pass.
16.7.
Offensive line doing the job up front. Look at that, focusing all the way in. Nice shot. Still bring it down for a catch.
Great work by our crew here tonight. First and 10. Ball at the Cleveland 46. And they're going to burn their final timeout. Jay, one thing to think about here. If you're the Comets and you do score, do you kick or do you go for two?
On the road, I'd go for two. I mean, it's either way. They've got to get there first, but if they do, you would have full momentum if you score that touchdown being on the road, especially with the field conditions. We've seen a couple snaps going high. I would go for two, but right now, Clayton here, number one goal for Shane Handy is you got to protect your quarterback. So offensive line, the message to them is, hey, listen, let's build a wall around him. I think you got to get the ball out quickly here. You don't need to have a 5-step, 7-step drop. Get the ball out quickly. Wide receivers have to catch it, but get out of bounds. If the ball is in play, you're going to have to sprint to the line of scrimmage to get off the next play. Not a lot of time left, so I think, again, you're looking at maybe 2 plays here, 3 plays if you get out of bounds, but for sure 2 plays. You got to play up tempo.
Anderson will be in for his 3rd straight snap. He was just 2 of 9 through the air coming into this game. He'll heave it, he'll throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Amerson was there. The Clayton receivers were looking for a flag. Nice job to break it up there by Elliott. 10.3 to go. 2nd down.
That was one-on-one coverage on the outside, and this very close to being an interception. Would have been a tough play.
Cleveland trailed for the first time this season in this game. They held the Comets to a field goal earlier in the quarter. And here comes a penalty. They were going to go for the throwback we saw Cleveland successfully run earlier. Going to be procedure against the Comets here. So, Jay, that was quite interesting. They had inserted Riggins into the game, and they were going to swing it to him and let him load it downfield, it looked like. Riggins has not played a ton offensively this season for the Comets. 9.3 now remaining, 2nd and 15. Ball backed up to the 49 in Comets territory.
This rivalry is all on the line here in the next 10 seconds. Conference standings, bragging rights.
Low snap and another flag. And that's going to be procedure again. False start on the Comets. Jay, you're adding a lot of degree of difficulty right now if you're the Comets.
With these penalties, you get a couple penalties, and you're around the 40-yard line.
At the 44.
Yeah, and you would have had an opportunity really with 2 plays there. And now this is a Hail Mary situation unless you run a quick out route, get out of bounds, and then you throw a Hail Mary. Right now these penalties adding up of really critical errors.
Oh, another high snap. Going to sling it out midfield and getting it to the 46 on the catch and run is Amerson.
Well, that was perfect execution. Get the roll out and then catch the ball, immediately go upfield and get out of bounds. Good job of clock management. And now this is Hail Mary time. You're going towards the end zone on this play.
So not enough time for something quick, you don't think?
I think you're going to risk it if you go quick.
Yeah. Hinton has not been involved in any of this. Might he be a key safety valve here? Could be the final play, and no, it won't be. Another flag. Clock now at 3.6. Going to be a tough day in the film room next week for the offensive line, I'm afraid, for Clayton.
These penalties, I mean, they've altered and affected this ball game in a huge way. And just look on this drive, 3 false starts.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 15. They put 5.6 back on. Great comeback by the Comets. Need 6 and an extra point to tie. Heaved high in the sky, but it's going to be broken up, incomplete. Ball game Rams. On an emotional night. The naming of the stadium for a longtime favorite coach. One of the nation's top players leaving the game with an injury. And trailing for the first time this season, the Cleveland Rams storm back and win it 34-27. And for Clayton, the ultimate heartbreak in this rivalry game. Stay tuned. We'll wrap up our Friday Night Rivals presentation from Joko next.
This spring, check out a new Hyundai SUV. It's the upgrade you've been looking for. Only at the Hyundai Spring Upgrade event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or sign and drive today. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a bit differently. What, teddy bears? What, teddy bears, Hick?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Don't miss your chance. Just 6 days to go. The last 6 days to shop the incredible Rooms To Go 30th anniversary sale. Celebrating 30 great years with big anniversary sale savings. Plus, get 66-month interest-free financing with small monthly payments as low as $9 a month on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, anything starting at $5.99. So let's go. Let's save. There's only 6 days left to shop the Rooms To Go 30th anniversary sale.
Your favorite teams have new networks. And Fox Sports Carolinas and Southeast will become Bally Sports.
This is the moment. We about to
Bally
level
Sports
up.
South and Bally Sports Southeast coming March 31st.
This spring, check out a new Hyundai SUV. It's the upgrade you've been looking for. Only at the Hyundai Spring Upgrade event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Or sign and drive today.
Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Comeback win for Cleveland tonight over their arch rival, the Clayton Comets. Jay Sonhalter with our Friday Night Rivals trophy presentation for the winning coach Scott Riley and his Cleveland Rams with a big comeback victory tonight.